Good morning. I'm your host, the Black Horseman. Shout out to the UGC. It's the underground community for short. Shout out to True Media. So everybody keeps it 100, staying true to who they are, and doing their part in this media, man. So in light of the recent news of Jarrell Big Baby Miller popping for an explosively powerful banned substance, there's been some accusations out. Shout out to Charles D. What's up, man? There's been some accusations going around, man. People are stating that AJ is falsely accusing Jarrell Miller of these PEDs. You know, oh man, Charles D in court again. Let me text him because he can't hear me. He in court. Let me see. So I just messaged Charles D so he know that sending him, telling him to be safe and stuff. But this is one thing, man. I'm gonna play some audio, man. It was kind of funny. I was going down my timeline. My nigga my nigga Corey say scrolling down my articles, and what do I see? So I seen this video. Some guy named BFTB. I guess he's part of the LDBC, man. And he comes out with this video. So let me just play this audio, man. Okay, play this motherfucking audio real quick. It was kind of hilarious, man. It was kind of hilarious. All right, let's kill that motherfucking music. Let's get to the get down, man. So shout out to everybody coming in, man. Y'all smash the like button. If you're new, subscribe, hit the bell. If you're still growing this channel right here, man, so, be a part of the movement now, because we're on our road to 1,000 for this particular channel. I got my other channel, Black Horse Promotions. Y'all can support me there if you want, but strictly boxing talk over here, man. So let's get it. But let me go to this. This guy name is YB, the last LDBC Slayer, and he basically dubbed some footage of this guy coming at AJ. And basically, I'm gonna just play the audio. I'm not say nothing else. Let me just let it rip.
So Jarrell Big Baby Miller pops hot for pets right before the Anthony Joshua fight. So I don't care. Fight him anyway. Are you scared of Jarrell Miller? I don't believe Jarrell Miller popped hot. So ironic, Jarrell Miller popped hot. So ironic, right before the fight, Jarrell Miller pops hot. Anthony Joshua never wanted to fight Jarrell Miller. Never wanted to fight him. He was scared of him. This was all fake. He was never really going to fight Jarrell Miller. It was never going to happen. I told y'all. I knew it. He was never going to fight Jarrell Miller. He was scared of Jarrell Miller. The fight was never going to happen. Never. So he could fight him anyway. Fight him anyway. He don't have nobody else on his resume.
Yo, my dons, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and obviously hit the bell for notifications. This BFTB dude, yeah, he is the most stupid and irritating. Fully irritating.
All right, cut, man. God damn. This is the dude's accent is hilarious, man. Motherfucking hilarious. So his name is BFTB. I'm sure he got his channel. I'm sure he got a following. And I guess he associates himself with the LDBC. And he's saying that, Jarrell Miller pops dirty for peds. And he's like, so what? I don't care. Fight him anyway. He don't have nobody on his resume. Oh, my gosh. Like, look, man. This ain't no shot to LDBC, but y'all got to recruit some better people, man. Y'all got to recruit some better people. Niggas that know what the fuck they talking about. Not no casual ass niggas, man. You serious? You got to be kidding me. He's saying he don't give a fuck. First off, let me just let this be known. If you do not have facts to back up what you're saying. Okay? Because that's a harsh accusation that AJ and Eddie are setting up Jarrell Miller. Okay? They just setting him up. He ain't really pop dirty for nothing. They just scared to fight him. You know, they made the fight happen, you know, in New York, but they just making up something because AJ's so scared and he just needs to pull out of the fight because he don't want smoke with him no more. You know. So look, I'm not saying that they didn't set him up. I'm not saying they did set him up. But if you don't have evidence to back up what you're saying, you look kind of stupid out here and you look just extremely biased just because you hate on AJ. This is what I noticed from a lot of people, a lot of channels, and just people that are maybe huge Deontay Wilder supporters. Okay. They have such a hate for AJ that they are willing to create any narrative just to make Wilder look good and AJ look like trash. How can you fucking get on video and say you don't give a shit? Did you not research this motherfucking PED? Okay. Considering that this is all facts, that this guy took this G-Dub 1516, also known as Induberol, known to rapidly spread cancer into several organs, blackballed in 2007, been on the black market, strongly encouraged to the cheaters, don't use this shit. Please, for your own safety, do not use it. Known to increase endurance. So you can go in there, massively lift and do all type of extreme workouts, not get tired, get into the fight, not get tired, juiced up, crucial strength, and you saying, so what? Fight them anyway. You ain't got nobody else on your resume. Are you fucking dumb? Who are we comparing this to? You mean the nigga who got 3 straps? That nigga ain't fought nobody? That nigga don't have nobody on his resume? Like, who listens to these niggas? Encouraging niggas to fight dirty fighters and then creating a lie saying that he don't have nobody on his resume. Look, man, look. Before niggas jump out the motherfucking window on this shit, just trying to defend Deontay Wilder, I'm not saying don't ride for Deontay. I get it. I understand. Ride for your guy that you like. Niggas is really emotionally invested into these fighters, and you know, it just gets strange at times that these guys are willing to make up anything just to make their favorite guys look good. Where is your motherfucking source that proves Eddie Hearn and AJ are setting up Jarrell Miller? And we're talking about a known cheat. I can see if Jarrell Miller never popped dirty for anything in his career. I can see if he was never avoiding the VADA clean boxing program. Matter of fact, the guy that you always like to deride stated that he feels Jarrell Miller's a dirty fighter. Your own guy that you love, Deontay Wilder, don't even fucking trust the nigga. He know Jarrell Miller is a dirty fighter. So you just gonna talk out your ass just because you hate AJ so much? What in the fuck is going on with niggas, man? Like, come on, man. Niggas gotta do better, man. And these casuals can't just be misled by niggas that got agendas, man, just to make one side look good. When it comes to this goddamn PBC love, man, it goes to the extreme, bruh. The extreme. And I'm not sitting up here saying that on other sides and other different promoters and you know, fighters don't get certain kind of praise and fan love. But I'm just saying, man, on this PBC side, I think they winning. The fanboy love has gone to an all-time high, to the point where niggas is lying they motherfucking asses off, bro. Niggas is saying, fuck it, fight a cheater, nigga. You ain't fought nobody anyway. I mean, I can't even get mad at YTB or whatever the guy name is for doing the video. YB the LDBC Slayers, like, nigga, you deserve to get that work for that stupid ass fucking video you put up. You uploaded that shit? So what? Fight him anyway. Right. Let me just fight a nigga who is juiced up on the most powerful PED probably known to mankind. Risk getting my ass killed in the ring just to make you happy, nigga. Who fucking watches that nigga? I don't even watch this nigga shit. But when I seen that shit on my timeline, I'm like, what? That's y'all got niggas like that? Nah, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. Let's get some better recruiting going on. What the fuck? Because I know all of these niggas don't co-sign niggas just fighting dirty fighters and then making up lies, disrespecting the unified heavyweight champion, acting like he ain't never fought nobody. But all the while, Deontay Wilder about to fight a nigga he already stretched. Get the fuck out of here with the dumb shit, nigga. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Let's speak some real shit. You know what I mean? Let's speak real shit. I can't fuck with no fake niggas, man. I can't. I will not associate myself with no fake ass niggas, fake ass groups. Fuck that, nigga. Of course, if AJ and Wilder fight, I'm gonna be rooting for Wilder. He's our American champion. But I'm not gonna be fake though. I'm not gonna create no motherfucking lie. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like AJ never fought nobody. If he ain't never fought nobody, then who the fuck is Wilder getting ready to fight? That's the same nigga AJ stretched in 7 rounds. The other dude from here, what I'm hearing that he want to fight, he already stretched him too. Let's go. You ain't just fighting nobody and getting belts. If you got a belt, that means you beat who you were supposed to beat to become unified. I'm not going to shit on a guy who's a unified champion, who's an undisputed guy or something like that. You can say whatever you want to say about that opponent. If he became a champion, he did something right. He did something right. And if you happen to beat him, I got to give you your respect because you unified. Where I can look at other fighters, they're not trying to do that. They're not trying to do that. Let me see real quick. I sent the link out, Corey. Boxing Mom says, I don't believe AJ set that fat motherfucker up. The LDBC is going through great lengths to discredit AJ and Eddie, fast talker Hearn. It's like, if it's not facts, man, don't be out here just like, y'all niggas can't. I mean, I know these niggas do that shit, some of them, but it's like, come on, dog. Y'all niggas don't have no kind of conscience, man. No kind of no morals. Like, I'm not gonna just get up here trying to discredit a nigga just because I don't like somebody, bro. That shit is whack, bro. Why go out of my way to create a lie? Why go out of my way and say you need to fight a dirty fighter? You know why? Because your resume ain't good enough, so you need to fight this cheater. Where they get these niggas from? Where do they get these niggas from? What up, Tim Burgers? What's going on, man? I'm trying to figure that out my damn self. I don't know who he talking about. Who full of shit? I'm not the one coming in here saying AJ need to fight a dude juiced up on G-Dub 1516. So I don't understand how you feel I'm full of shit with that. I'm not the one sitting up here just making up some shit saying that AJ and Eddie Hearn set up Jarrell Miller. How? How am I full of shit? I don't know that for sure, but I'm not going to get up here and put up a video and say, oh, you know, I don't believe that. You know, I'm not going to just assume and just make up some shit and say AJ is scared of Jarrell Miller. Why? A nigga who eat cheeseburgers all day? This is a fucking heavyweight champion, bro. You know how many champions he already fought? This guy, Miller, has fought no champions, man. So I mean, help me. Samuel Shaw, what's good, man? No Name Rose, good morning. Chin Smoke, good morning.
What up?
Thank you, man. Oh man,
Huh?
you got some audio coming in the background. Where you at, bro?
Oh, I'm at home. Can you hear me now? I'm good.
Okay, yeah. What's good, bro?
What's going on, Black? How you doing today, man?
Everything's everything, man. People in the chat, they like, yo, what the fuck?
Uh-oh, what happened? Uh-oh.
So I mean, I don't know if you've been here, man. AJ and
Uh-oh.
Eddie Hearn are being accused of setting up Jarrell Miller. Have you heard that?
Oh, I heard of something like that.
Yeah,
But I
man.
don't know, man. I don't know, man. Maybe you but you got guys that thought that, Jarrell Miller was gonna beat Joshua. I thought he was gonna get killed. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. I put $100 bet on the Miller fight. I've never seen $100 bet go away from me like this. Like I had my $100 bet just already good. I mean, I halfway spent the money already because I knew I was good. You know what I mean? And now we got this shit. I can't even spend. I gotta fucking damn, man. I can't even. Damn, man. But yeah, man. With that shit, what do you think, Black? You think they set him up?
Man, look, I'm not gonna fucking put out no video and just say,
Yeah.
I don't believe, or just try to defend Gerald Miller, a known cheat. That's what I'm not gonna do. You know what I mean? Um, it's been multiple sources that come out, and I think Vada is very credible. So to say that Eddie Hearn and AJ is setting him up, that means that Vada's involved and that they're crooked and that they got some agenda to just take down Gerald Miller for no fucking reason. Whereas
Man, I'm gonna be
this,
honest though, Black. I don't see how they could set him up though, bro. I don't know, man. Do you really honestly think that this could really happen?
I mean, I wasn't thinking about it at first until this shit that come out that people was trying to. But you know what it is, man. Like I understand people that's pro Deontay Wilder. I get it. You know, like I stated before you came on, Wilder and AJ end up fighting. I'm gonna root for Wilder. He's our American champ. But I'm not gonna go to the extreme to hate on AJ and Hearn just because I will want Deontay Wilder to win. I'm not going to just make up some lies, some story, just to meet some kind of narrative. And I think it's a lot of niggas that do that shit, man. They hate AJ and Eddie Hearn with such a passion that they willing to get up here, upload videos, and create lies, nigga. You know, this guy, I don't even know him, but I seen this footage that was on my timeline. His name is YT something. But it was this other guy named he called himself YB the LDBC Slayer, and he was playing some footage, some audio from the nigga, and he's saying like, look, hey, it is what it is. If the nigga is dirty, fight him anyway. You ain't got nobody on your resume. I'm like, huh? You gonna encourage AJ to fight a nigga who's juiced up on one of the most powerful PEDs known to mankind? You seriously doing that, bro? And you uploaded that shit? And then you're gonna create another lie and say, oh, well, he ain't got nobody on his resume anyway. Right. The unified heavyweight champion of the world ain't fought nobody, but yet the guy that you defend is getting ready to fight one of his leftovers. Let's be for real.
Let's get it though. I mean, it's one of those things though, Black. Like, oh, what's up with everybody that just came in, man? Salute.
Salute to y'all, man.
Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all for real though, man. But I just think that Jarrell Miller, I truly believe that he could have possibly been doing this type of shit. I mean, like I said yesterday, the dude is 320 pounds, and I believe, don't quote me on this, I'm paraphrasing, but I believe he has the most thrown punches out of any heavyweight per round.
That is facts.
That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Is he defying physics?
Cheeseburger stamina, nigga.
Baby.
And it's not like he has the best diet or anything. It's not like he's eating the most healthy stuff. Like my thing is this, like the whole thing about the AJ, people blaming AJ for this. They were the same people that were mad when AJ fans were blaming Wilder for people failing his drug test. That Wilder didn't want to fight them anyway. So I see them trying to get back at AJ fans because AJ fans did exactly the same thing with Wilder when
No, I mean,
Povetkin failed.
I ain't gonna say
And,
that though, Dr. Blick. I feel like, you know what
no,
I'm saying?
I've seen people do that. They were blaming Wilder for Ortiz failing that drugs test. Don't you remember?
I mean, yeah. But you were saying that, you know, the fan. I feel like
I
some
ain't
of the
never did
fans.
that, bro.
I feel like some of the
No, I'm not
fans
saying you
that are.
did that. I'm saying
Right, right.
there are AJ fans that
I
did
don't
that.
play games with that testing shit. Like, why put that on a guy who was clean and just make
Oh,
a
what's up, Jalik the leader? I ain't know
conspiracy?
if that
Yo,
was
what's
you or
up,
not.
man?
What's
What's
up,
happening?
bro?
I
You
haven't
got
talked
like
about boxing
7
shit.
different avatar pics. What's good though? What's
I
good
ain't
though?
talked this boxing shit. What's up, Black? What's up, everybody?
What's
Yo,
good?
what's
Waiting
going
to
on,
talk this
Jalik the
boxing
leader,
shit.
man? You got your
Yo,
shirt off, or what's up? You
huh?
got your oil, your
Nah.
shirt off. What's up, bro?
Yo,
What's
we gonna
good,
see
man?
each other. We gonna see each other in 3 weeks, man.
Uh
We gonna
oh,
see each other in 3 weeks at
uh
the fight.
oh, uh oh.
But
Okay,
Uh-oh.
okay.
as far
Okay.
as that
That nigga going for J Rock and he gonna get slept. I can't wait to get
I
some bread off him.
nah, I ain't
No,
gonna
wait,
I
wait,
ain't
wait,
gonna
wait, wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on,
yo
hold on,
yo
hold
yo
on, hold
yo
on,
yo
hold on.
Yeah, he
y'all
from
need to
Philly, man. He from Philly. You know him and
Did he say he
Freeway
going for
cool.
J-Rock?
nah,
Yeah,
I
man.
ain't say
Hell
that.
yeah.
I
He an
ain't say that.
undercover brother. Yeah, man. Hell
Oh,
Nah,
wait,
yeah.
hold
but
on.
low key,
Pause,
look,
Yeah,
pause,
man. Low
pause.
key though. Low. You heard him. You heard him black. Low key though. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, look, I like Jarrell, who I
Yeah,
think is
but
like one of
then
the PBC's best, but I
that's
ain't gonna
how it
front
start
though.
off though, black. I like him, but you
But
know what I
check this
mean?
out though, like I like
Yeah.
Wilder and I like Ortiz, so I you can't go against J Rock
I
though.
guarantee you, if J Rock win, no Jalika
J Rock,
leader,
I
you
got J
gonna be
Rock.
the first. You gonna be the first nigga saying, "Yeah, Philly, son, I told you."
Nah, nah, I ain't gonna
All
lie.
right, hold
Yeah,
on. Okay, so like let's
yeah,
all right, y'all, real
No,
quick. Let's get back on track. Let's
yeah.
get back on topic.
Go ahead,
So
go ahead.
we talking about Jarrell Miller, right?
yeah,
Being, you know what I'm saying, possibly set up by AJ or Eddie Hearn.
that's
Shout out to Angel in the chat. Boxing Monster. Let me get to you real quick, Jalik. But Boxing Monster says, LOL, I think Heyman set him up to fuck up Eddie and AJ's money. Man, what's your thoughts on this situation? Do you think that AJ and Eddie Hearn has some type of power structure to set up Jarrell Miller
It
being
makes no sense.
accused?
that
Let me
doesn't
let me
make
let me get
business
let me
sense.
get to
Yeah, I
Yeah,
Jalik
don't know if
first.
that
go
make
ahead.
any sense,
Let
man.
me get to Jalik first, and then let me know your thoughts on this whole situation, man. What do
Yeah,
you think?
that's first of all, I predicted he would either quit in the ring or he would get busted. I've been from few years ago. I have been heard about him getting busted for PEDs, and then just seeing the size on him, you can kind of tell the way he kind of behaves and the way he performs in the ring that he was like possible PED. You know what I mean? But why would they mess their money up? That doesn't
But
make
how?
sense.
But Jalita, can I just ask you this? But how do you? How can you? I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I just want to know how, and I'm pretty sure the viewers do too. What? Like, can you elaborate on that? Like, you thought he was already taking PEDs? Like,
Yeah,
what did you
because
like? You know what I mean?
word on the streets he already got busted,
He
and
did. He got
y'all
busted
didn't.
at kickboxing.
Exactly, you didn't see the interview. I think we was talking about it on the chat. In the interview, he said they asked him, "Would you want to take Vada?" He said no. Once he said that, he basically told on himself. I can't find the interview. I don't know if somebody took it down. I was searching for.
Oh
It. He
yeah, I know the
literally,
interview
you
you're
seen
talking
it?
about. I
Yeah,
think it was
he
on Fight
literally
Hype.
said. Yeah, it was on
And
Fight
plus,
Hype. He literally
in
said it.
2017, I saw what's his? I saw I think it was Boxy Eagle. He uploaded a video of Wilder basically saying that basically
Yep.
telling on Big Baby. He
Yeah,
said
but
it in
Wilder.
2017 in that Instagram live. He was saying
Yeah, he
that the people
literally
that
said
talk the
that.
most, the people that do all this stuff the most, they're the ones that are on it. And he said he has no problem fighting Big Baby, just tell him to sign up for Wilder because Wilder knew
He
he
Mm,
was on
said
it.
it.
He was
mm.
calling him out.
He
He said Big Baby need to keep his mouth shut because I
if
know
a
so much about him.
if a person don't
So
want to do
yeah,
Vada, like you basically, if a person don't want to do Vada and literally comes out and say it, then that's basically telling on yourself. If I smoke weed and I ain't trying and I'm trying to skip the drug test, then I ain't trying. You get what I'm saying? Like certain niggas
mm,
read between the lines.
good
Like
point.
it's so obvious.
hmm
Like come on, man. Why he literally said it. When he said that, I said, oh, I knew something was wrong with him. And the way he was acting and stuff like that, I thought if the fight was gonna get made, I thought he was gonna do a low blow and get quit. And just, I mean, he was just kind of doing a lot of fakery on there. You know what I mean? But
I'm
he
gonna read
did
a
get
Yeah.
few comments. I'm gonna read a few comments. I'm coming to you, Dr. Blake.
Good.
Um, Okay, Joe is saying it's gonna be stretch season for J Rock. No Name Rose says, and Mr. Shaw, I want to let you know I enjoy our conversation. Okay. Oh shit said Miller did release a statement that he unknowingly took an illegal substance. And Joe says you gotta know what you take and everything you put in your body. Dr. Blick, man, what's your thoughts on this whole situation?
Big Baby messed up the biggest opportunity in his whole entire career. I saw his post trying to say he's innocent, man. Yo, we all know you're juicing up their ass, bro. I don't understand why he's trying to say that he's innocent. Like everyone knew that he was juicing, and it's sad because if you look at the top five, or like I said, yeah, top five heavyweights, yeah, majority of them are pop dirty or miss tests. Like you got Ortiz, pop dirty, Povetkin, Fury, pop dirty. Freaking what's his name? Big Baby, pop dirty. Dylan White has pop dirty as well.
Povetkin.
At a certain point, yeah, Povetkin, all of them. Joseph Parker even missed some tests early on in his career. So if you're looking at the heavyweight division, it's been a division that is full of people that are juiced up on steroids and stuff. But
Yeah.
like in my personal opinion, Big Baby should have known what he's putting in his body, man. Flex is how yo, I'm eating cheeseburger. I throw over 300 punches around. I never get tired, man.
Mm.
Like it was kind of the signs were there, man. A guy that throws 300
He gonna
pounds
blame it on.
and
He gonna
never
blame
gets
it on
tired.
that. He gonna blame it on them hamburgers, that taco meat. Man.
Shit, that
Yeah,
ain't
like
but that shit he got popped for. That ain't no damn clean, nigga. That's some
yeah,
motherfucking
man.
that ain't no some
Them
shit that you
burgers
find
give
in
him stamina,
hamburgers.
bro.
Coming off.
Like this man trying to turn into some Superman shit in the ring, bro.
But nah,
Bro,
see what it was is he knew he was up against like some real shit. You know what I mean?
what you
Cool, you
mean?
trying to
And yeah,
you trying to
I
justify him, man. The nigga cheated, man.
no, I'm
No, no,
not.
no, it's
Who
never that,
Yes, he
man.
is,
justifying?
dog.
Who
Nah, he ain't
justifying?
justifying him. He ain't
That
justifying him.
Hold
nigga
on,
straight cheated. You
hold,
sound like you justifying. He probably been cheating. That's not
hold
the
up,
first
hold
time.
up,
That
hold up,
nigga been
hold
doing
up,
it.
hold up. Technical foul. Hold on. Hey, look though. Hey, hey, look though. Hey, Jalik Delita, man, chill out. Put your shirt on. Chill out though.
Flagrant.
But look though, put your shirt on. Chill out. I got you. Just hold on though. But look, I'm telling you right now though, like you know what I mean. This guy, Jarrell Big Baby Miller. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I truly believe that he possibly could have been doing this already. You know what I mean? That's what I've been trying to
Mm-hmm.
tell you guys. Like that's what me and Dr. Blick been trying to tell you guys. I feel like me and Dr. Blick is on the same wavelength with that situation going on. You know what I mean? But I just truly feel right now that it's all coming out. But I'm not justifying it. But I'm telling you right now that maybe he was taking some regular shit before this happened. And this is all speculation, you guys. But I'm trying to break it down best way I can. But I'm telling you guys right now that I truly believe that he knew he was going up against, the hardest test that he has went mixed martial arts, boxing, what street fight, whatever you want to call it. This was his biggest test known to date of his whole life. It was Anthony Joshua. This is where a lot of his bullshit talking came to a cease. This dude's head was probably gonna get knocked the fuck off, you guys. First time in
Mm.
boxing history.
That is
And I'm
true.
telling you
But
guys, and what it was is I think he upped the ante on the dosage. Okay. And you know what I mean? I think that's what got him. Because you gotta
my thing is
understand,
this
man.
year.
Go
No,
ahead.
I was just gonna say real quick. My thing is this, yeah. Like, who asked him to fight a bunch of nobodies to prepare himself for AJ? Nobody. He had chances to fight legit level people that would actually help him and prepare him. But instead, he was fighting a bunch of nobodies, fighting a bunch of senior citizens, people that have no business even being in the ring with him. He was fighting a bunch of nobodies. Like, he did not prepare himself well for these fighters. And then the audacity to call someone a juicer, say, we know that you've done this, and we know that you've been juicing. That was the biggest thing that he said. He called AJ out for juicing, and he go ahead and pop dirt. You can't do that. I can't criticize you for juicing and then pop dirty myself. That's not a good look. It
Yep,
makes
I
it even
said that.
worse.
Hey, Black Horseman, you can witness. I said that same exact thing yesterday. The same exact thing I said that joint yesterday. I said you cannot fucking say that this dude, you cool with this dude taking drugs and then you get popped. He said I
Mm-hmm.
don't. He said I know he taking something, but he can go ahead and take that shit. But he tried to make it as a joke. But the whole time is, I think a lot of these. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I think a lot of these guys be taking shit, man. But it's
Mm.
just
Yeah, they
like
do.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna just be straight up honest with you guys, man. Cause let's be honest, this dude Pulev looks like that, and he's like 40 some years old. Like, come
Mm.
on, bro, and he's white. I'm sorry, but
He said,
I'm
and he's
sorry
white.
though, man.
Oh
I'm sorry
shit.
though.
He's
What?
just
Hey, what
20
that
years
mean,
old. Like,
Corey?
Nah, man, I'm
did you see
sorry,
how
man.
what's his
I'm
name
sorry though.
Foreman
For
looked
real though.
when he was in his 40s, bro?
Yeah, he looked like he was
Foreman had
supposed
a
to look.
belly and
You know what I mean?
everything.
Yeah, he looked like a 40-year-old supposed to look. But when you start looking like, like this dude Pulev, I feel like with age, his physique got
He's in
better.
Vada though, fam. He's enrolled in
Nah,
Vada though.
you could say the same thing about Manuel Marquez when he fought Manny Pacquiao in that final fight. He was jacked more than he was in the previous fights, and then he got that
Look,
knockout.
it's all about what you taking and if you get popped for it.
Yeah.
Can you hide it? Can you hide it? You know what I mean?
Now I don't understand why you
Where my
think you can
phone at?
hide it, man. Like what? Like the audacity to do that. They agreed to take Vada. Like why are you agreeing to take Vada?
Right.
Like, but you know you're gonna pop. Like, like don't these people think they don't get
Hey,
caught,
you know
especially when they
what,
take
Dr.
Vada?
Blick? Dr. Blick, I seen
Yo,
a good little breakdown from the homie Trav, and he said that that stuff that he took is known to stay in the system about 40 days. And he said that his theory on it is maybe Miller thought he was gonna get tested this month in April, but he ended up getting tested in March. So it was about a little bit too soon, a little bit early than what how he expected it to be out of his system. So maybe he
uh,
mistimed or misjudged when they was going to show up, and they just showed up a lot sooner than he expected. That was his theory. I was like, man, I said maybe that really was his theory on it, you know. And then, you know, if he would, you know, because they just did another test, I think, this month. But the test that he got popped for was the one done in March the 20th. So maybe he just
uh,
thought that they was gonna start in April, and they just showed
that
up
is
early.
he is
That's why
stupid, man.
random is the shit. I mean, random, you never
No,
know.
no, but my thing is this, yeah. If you're signing up to random drug tested, why would you even take the risk of taking anything? Because they can pop up at any time. You don't know when they're gonna come. They could just go, yo, we're showing up now.
Like I told Black Horseman yesterday though, Jalika Leader, and Dr. Blicky. Once these guys start taking these substances, you can't just stop taking them joints. Like,
Hmm.
what the fuck you think you're gonna be taking these joints for like 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 years, maybe your whole career, 10 years, because this dude been doing this shit for a while. I mean, you gotta understand, Jarrell Miller's been fighting for about 10 years now, man. I mean, he ain't no spring chicken. Yes, he's undefeated, but he started his career with that mixed martial arts shit. So yeah, no, he's
Hey
not undefeated.
Corey,
You know what I mean?
this
So you know what I
nigga
mean? Come
Corey,
on,
this
man.
nigga Samuel Shaw the chat said, "Hold up, Corey, I'm 40 years old." He said, "What's a 40-year-old supposed to look like? I'm 41, and I look better than these dudes in their early 20s." Ooh,
I mean, I mean, I mean,
that's why
I
I told
mean,
you to
you
elaborate when you said that
But
shit.
no, but what I mean
He
by
said
that
he
is
white though.
but listen, you're a very you know what I mean, like the normal 40-year-old man is not looking like Pulev is what I'm trying to tell you guys. That's all I'm trying to tell you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like
You said
the
Corey
normal
double
normal
tap.
40-year-old white man.
Corey double tapping.
Nah, to be
Yeah.
fair, like
No,
I've
I'm
like
being real though. I'm being real
to
though.
be
Like if you go downtown and I pick like uh 5 guys in their 40s,
Mm-hmm.
I say about half of them, or maybe all of them, are gonna be overweight and shit. You know what I mean?
But I just think it
I'm gonna be
depends on
honest.
the
And I'm
person's
not even
choice,
gonna
their
I
say
think I
I'm not
think
mentality.
it- I
I'm
think I
not and
think it
I'm not
depends
even
on
gonna
the
say
mentality,
but
man.
no,
Right, the
I'm not.
mentality.
But no, I'm not even gonna say that though. Look at this though. This is even better though. This dude, Manuel Char, okay. This dude, Manuel Char, okay, was that's another guy. His physique looked crazy when he like a couple years ago, and now he's starting to get. You know what I mean? He's like way more in shape. Could he have
He just
taken the
got
sport?
popped. I
Could
thought
he
he
have?
just got popped in
Could he have?
September.
Like
But listen, could he have taken the sport more seriously, or is he taking something? All I'm saying is
He just got popped.
all I'm saying there is signs if you dig deep enough. There's signs of this shit.
nah,
I'm being
I
real.
agree with
I'm
you.
being real
I
now.
agree
I'm
with you.
being real now.
Yeah,
Ain't
I
no
agree with you
ain't no
on that,
ain't
man.
no ain't no double down. Just listen to me though. You know what I mean? I got a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, intellect with what I'm saying, though. I got a lot of, knowledge. I'm trying to drop this shit. But you guys gotta listen. If you go deep into this shit, to a boxer's life, okay, and the history of a boxer, okay, some of these guys come in their pro debuts, you know, looking like shit, and then they get tapped up a couple times, and they're like, you know what, this ain't working. I gotta do something else. You know what I mean? I'm getting touched up. I'm getting touched up by this dude. He's a journeyman. He's 16. He's 16 and 29, and I almost got stretched by this nigga. I gotta do something else. Look, they having a field day over
My
there.
question
Yeah,
is, why
one thing I gotta say real quick, yeah, I do agree with what you're saying, like, but when it comes down
Being
to
real,
physique,
man. I'm being real. A
when
lot
it
of
comes
people
down to
don't like that
physique,
shit.
yeah, all like if you're 40 years old and you're looking in shape, all you need to do for the most part is be consistent with what you're doing. Like you got Floyd Mayweather, that guy's always in shape.
But see, what I'm saying though, you guys, is I'm not even saying these guys are 40 and they can be in shape. All I'm saying is you weren't in shape at 35, you weren't in shape at 36, you weren't in shape at 37, 38, 39, 38, 39, and 40, you got a six-pack. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
What's up, Chet? Yo, can I
No,
say
I
something
agree
real?
with you. I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing.
Can I say something real
Facts.
quick?
I'm back. Did you miss me?
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, Julie.
I was at work the other day, right? And a gentleman came. We was kicking it, right? Come to find out, he used to play for the Cleveland Browns back in the day. But long story short, he mentioned that in all the sports, especially football, that most everybody does PEDs, but while you playing, you don't really announce it. But one thing he mentioned was a lot of niggas, because he also he coaches track. A lot of niggas now we see a lot of grown niggas getting braces. That's a sign. I don't know about it. I gotta do my research.
Braces? What you mean?
He said a
Braces
lot of
like
you see like braces on your teeth because it does something
what?
to your jawline. Yeah,
Steroids fuck
yeah,
your
it does
jaw.
something.
Steroids fuck
So
your
you
Wow.
see a
jaw.
lot
Y'all
of
hear
niggas
that?
getting
Y'all hear that?
braces.
Go ahead,
Steroids
Yeah,
Julie.
you
fuck
see
your
a lot of
jaw.
niggas getting braces. He basically said while he's playing, he couldn't say nothing, but now he like, fuck it, I don't play no more. He said most of them doing it. He was talking
You have
about
an
all
enlarged
them
jaw.
niggas, all them track niggas
You
like
have an
Carl
enlarged
Lewis,
jaw.
all of them, yeah. And
You have
you
an
see grown
enlarged jaw.
niggas. So you gotta watch niggas grown 26, 27, all of them
Look at
getting
all them
braces.
dudes that got popped in the baseball. They all got big jaws. Mark McGuire, Barry Bonds, and Castillo. I'm being real with you guys. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Real shit. And I
Look
do
at
my
these niggas with
research.
braces, man. A lot of niggas getting braces. You're a grown ass man of
Wow.
braces, my nigga.
And I do my research.
I'm not saying all
All
does,
right,
but
Corey.
that's I'm trying to be like, yeah.
And I do my research.
Atlantean Man says Wilder stated that a lot of our favorite fighters on the juice will be surprised. So, I mean, I don't think nobody in the chat believes that Miller was set up, man. So that was really the main part of the topic. Dr. Blick, man, what's your thoughts on the particular possible sentence? Do you think this guy needs to get suspended for like 6 months, a year, or banned? Some people saying he need to be banned for life, man.
It's
No,
only
I don't
6
think they're
months.
banning for life. 6 months is too soft because when you really think about it, think about how many times a fights a year. 6 months is not enough. Like if it was like a different sport, then 6 months is a long time. But for something like boxing, well, like Big Baby probably gonna fight twice a year. Ban him for 6 months. He can still be active within like what, like this time, like next yearish. So that's not really gonna do anything. I feel like he should be banned for a couple of years.
But what about Billy Joe? Like all them other niggas got 6 months. Billy
Nah, but
Joe.
nah, I know that is true, man. But Big Baby taking the worst thing of all, man. Like
Oh, you
that
think this
junk is
shit
bad
worse
for your
than Billy
health.
Joe?
I
This
don't
shit
agree
worse
with
than
Billy
Billy Joe?
Joe. I feel
Oh
like Billy
wow.
Joe should have been banned longer.
Hey, real quick, Red
But
Glove Militant said 3 years. Y'all agree with that? Like, y'all think that's
yeah,
too
three
long,
years will be
or
You
solid.
gotta
I'll
set an
be solid.
example of niggas, man. You gotta set an example of them niggas.
yeah,
I'll be
man?
solid, man.
And
Well,
plus,
maybe
you
even
said to be
5, man.
honest with you,
Freaking ban him for 5.
low key, you
No one gonna
save
be
them
want to
from
do
Damn, the nigga
himself.
said,
6.
"Fuck it, go 5." Damn.
You save
Yeah,
them
if
from
people are
himself
talking,
though.
you're saying people are talking about life. At least he's gonna be
Oh,
able to
hey,
come
hold
back.
on. That's a good point. Atlantean Man says, "Damn, they want to crucify Big Baby, but let Canelo slide."
No,
Mm.
I'm not letting Canelo slide. I'm just saying
Cause
the
what
example's got to start from somewhere.
Canelo got
The
what?
example's
But
got to.
Canelo's at the top though, way bigger
No,
than
but
Miller, and
no,
he got
but no,
what,
but that's
6 months?
no, but your Black Horseman. That's not the problem. The problem is the example has got to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
So people can say about Canelo. What happened to Canelo's already happened, man. We got to start from somewhere. Someone has to be the example to make sure people won't test positive no more. If we carry on basing on what happened in the past, what happened to that guy, then we're gonna be in the same cycle. People
Yeah, that's
juicing and
some
only
real
getting bad
shit.
for 6 months.
That's some real shit though.
That it's gotta start from somewhere. Someone has to be the example.
It's gotta be a real bad consequence for that joint.
Yeah, and they taking the worst thing like possible, like damaging your health. That's not even good for him.
I
He can
guarantee
fight
you
in September.
This dude Jarrell Miller probably gonna get like a 6 month, no more than 1
He
year.
gonna be fighting in September on the
Is it,
zone.
see, that's a trash sentence if he's already fighting this year.
He's going to fight after 6 months. That's what happened. You see, Homeboy fought before his 6 month suspension was up. They don't give a fuck. Billy Joe, he was fighting overseas. They don't care. The niggas that's involved, they don't care about PEDs. They care about money.
I
That's how
know,
it
but
works.
Billy, but you're saying this, yeah. But Big Baby ain't necessarily a draw, man. I saw his last fight against Dinu, man. The undercard, there were more people watching the undercard than watching him, which was the main event.
Now, you think that has something to do with him or actual network, the zone?
I think it's both. I don't think he's that popular, man. Because
Let me
remember,
read.
they had 3 fighters from New York, and they still couldn't do good numbers at the Barclays.
Hey, let me read this comment real quick. John Lejeune says, we aren't running track here. We are causing brain damage. Every fight, will it take someone to die for this to be taken seriously? That's a good comment, man. Yeah, this is not motherfucking track. This is not track, nigga. This is hit you upside your head, nigga. Every fight, nigga. So if you got some nigga that got some shit running through their damn veins, man, that shit ain't nothing to play with, dog. You know what I mean? Niggas walking out of that ring, not the same, or may not walk out of that ring at all. You know what I mean? Unbiased says, I'm exercising right now. I'm listening in, y'all. Smash the button for black. Thanks, man. So yeah, man, you already know Unbiased. You can come on anytime. Salmon Shaw says, what we need to understand is that not all PEDs is considered juicing. When you are taking steroids, that is considered juicing. What's your thoughts on that? Oh man, is the audio messing up?
No,
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 I can hear
we,
you. I can
we,
hear you. I was
That was
just gonna let
crazy,
y'all.
man. That was like
I was
all
gonna
in
let
sequence.
y'all
All y'all
talk.
niggas muted at the same time. I'm like, oh, it's glitching.
Oh no, I was just listening to y'all.
Okay, cool. I just want to make
It's kind of
sure.
loud where I'm at, 5 and below the store. I'm getting a phone case, so that's kind of loud. So I was listening to y'all.
Okay, all
But
right, no doubt.
I truly think that this shit need to change though, y'all. I mean, this whole fucking this drug test situation, man. Canelo got off like scot free with the joint, man. It's almost
Yeah.
like we didn't even punish this dude, and this dude Canelo is punishing dudes. Like, look what he did to Amir Khan. I still don't think Amir Khan should be fighting right now, man. I'm just sorry, man. I'm gonna let y'all talk, man.
Wait. Say that again before you
Yeah, I just don't think that Amir Khan should be even fighting right now, man. I mean,
Amir Khan.
this dude got stretched, man.
And you know it's funny that you brought
That
him
shit,
up.
and he didn't get stretched one time. He got stretched numerous times.
Numerous
This dude has been on my stretch season
by
greatest
you.
hits, volume 71 through 80. I mean, I'm telling you, man, this dude has been stretched so many times. I
Hey,
mean,
Corey,
this dates back all the way to Breeders' Prescott.
hey,
You know what I
Dr.
mean?
Corey,
Blick,
you know, yo,
Dr.
And
Blick,
he
before
got
you rip,
folded. He got folded in that fight.
before you rip Dr. Blick, I want to comment on what Corey brought up with Amir Khan, because I saw an interview. We all know he got a fight this weekend with Bud Crawford. But he said, when they asked him about Jarrell Miller popping and all of that, he said, you know what, man, this is very, very serious. He definitely felt like he should be punished to the max. He said that when he fought Lamont Peterson, Lamont Peterson popped dirty, and he kind of used that as, I'm not gonna say an excuse, but he did say that coming out of that fight, he ended up coming out of that fight, going into the Danny Garcia fight and getting knocked out. Do y'all think, like Dr. Blick, you can answer that? Do you think that may play a major part in somebody may losing in the next
He
fight,
said
even if they?
what? What did he say? He said what?
Because when he fought, remember when he got stretched by Danny Garcia, Amir Khan?
Yeah.
He was talking about how he fought juiced up Lamont Peterson the fight before that, and so he kind of brought that up, like, man, who knows, if had I fought a clean Lamont Peterson, maybe I would have went in there and had a better performance versus Danny Garcia. Do you think it has something?
But man, Danny Garcia was so much of an underdog in that fight. I've never seen a champion be that much of an underdog in that fight. I picked Danny Garcia to win that fight, and that was kind of like the beginning of me, going real hard with this boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? It was the Danny Garcia Amir Khan fight. from that day forward, I mean, obviously I watched Mike Tyson as a kid and stuff like that, but from that day forward, it changed my whole outlook on boxing. And I'm like, you know what? The underdog can win. You know what I'm saying? The underdog can win. And I just see so much emotion on Danny and his family's face after he won that fight. Because
Yo,
that one fight changed his Danny Garcia's life forever.
Yeah.
my thing is this
And
here.
his family's life.
Danny Garcia would have won, regardless. The reason being is Amir Khan, it has the same issue in every fight, man. That guy cannot be disciplined, man. His defense ain't good. His chin ain't good. He's just not a disciplined fighter, man. When he gets into a rhythm, when he gets comfortable, he starts opening up more and more and more, and then eventually he gets clocked. I did see an interview saying that that he's done with boxing if he loses, and I did hear that Kell Brook is rumored to step in the ring to challenge Crawford. That's what I heard.
Mm. In the chat, John June says CTE and TBI are caused by an accumulation of punches, not necessarily knockouts. Look at the UFC. And with Big Baby's punch count average at his weight, this is scary. That's a good comment.
That is very scary,
That's some scary shit because
especially that Gerald Washington fight, man. How many punches he was throwing at that dude?
No doubt, Red Glove. Thank you, man, for tuning in. Subscribe if you're new, bro, to the channel. I mean, I think I've caught your channel before, man. I think I just didn't catch it with this channel, man. You know, I just started this channel, so we trying to grow, man. So y'all sub and hit that bell. He said he'll still be listening in. So salute to you, bro. But yeah, man, I mean, all the signs is pretty much there. Dude ducking random, you know, the clean boxing program. This guy popped dirty in the past, throws the most punches in the heavyweight division. You know, this guy is 300 plus pounds, but talking about
He weighs the most.
weighs the most, but he talking about he gets more stamina the heavier he is. Nigga, that's suspect, bro. That's suspect.
Keep in mind. Another thing that he said is he said that he's recorded to weigh in as the heaviest any heavyweight has ever been in the history of the heavyweight division. No heavyweights weighed in as heavy as Big Baby did in his last fight.
Damn. So that nigga setting records, nigga, but just not the records that most niggas pursue.
Yep.
Wow.
He said he felt weak when he cut down in weight. He said he felt weaker, man. A weight that's probably more natural to him. He felt weaker.
Yeah, I remember him saying that shit. Joe says if you notice, most boxers who get severely injured in a fight is from a sustained beating, not a single KO punch. I mean, I think I feel that way.
Does a lot of...
I think that's what happened with like Adonis Stevenson, man. It was that fight. When did he get stopped? Like in the 8th and 9th round?
Yeah,
I think 11.
Yeah.
I think it was 11.
Yeah, it was 11. Yeah, it was something
see?
like 11.
That's a good point.
Keep in mind, he was fighting. He had that tough fight with Badu Jack. The fight before that fight took a lot out of him, man.
Yeah,
the fight with Badu Jack.
Yeah, possibly. But then, right, to come into another fight, right? Because that fight went to distance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then to go into another long ass fight, whereas the guy, you know what I'm saying, undefeated guy, fresh, hungry, and I mean, he was hitting that dude with some clean shots, man, in that last round. You know, thank God he came out of the coma, man. But it could, you know, it could have been where shit niggas could have been talking about, you know, talking about his career because he passed away or something. So yeah, man, that's why we got to take this shit serious, man. So
hey yo, I got my boy right here. Hey Black, listen to this though. This is my boy though.
What's up?
Hold on. There, hold on. Is it working? There you go. Yeah.
What's up? This is Core Elite Boxing. We back.
What up, man?
Another banger.
we got 21 Savage and shit, huh? Okay.
He said we got 21 Savage. Hey, this is yeah, that's my boy.
What it do?
Yeah. He said he's a casual boxing fan, y'all.
Casual?
Well, boxing? He said Mayweather.
No. How about guys that still fighting, current fighters, man?
I mean,
have a good one, all right.
That's what's up. Look, Corey giving niggas.
Put it on mute. Go ahead, y'all.
Corey giving employee shine and shit, man. Regular. You know what I'm saying? Regular employee shine. That's what's up, man. Make sure he subscribe to your channel, man, so he don't get no casual perspective. You know, niggas talking about fight dirty fighters because they ain't got no good resume. Dumb
Yo,
shit.
do y'all think that when Mayweather's gonna fight again,
Say again?
do y'all think Mayweather's gonna fight again?
Yeah. I don't think he'll fight no top guys, but he gonna fight again. That nigga is he's obsessed with money, man. If he
No,
if he
I think he enjoys boxing as well, man.
he loves the attention, he loves the money,
And I
and
think he loves boxing too.
I hope he gets stretched one day, man. You know, I hope he gets
Yeah,
stretched
Whoa,
one
Black.
day.
whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
Black.
Black,
I
come
think he
on,
loves
man.
boxing as well, man.
You say
The
you
fact
hope
that
he
this
gets
guy
stretched
can, the
one
fact that
day?
this guy is
Come on,
willing to
man.
stay in shape
That's the only way
and
some
willing to
niggas
This
learn,
practice.
dude
bro.
Black be this dude Black
And
be coming at
I
you
feel like he
coming at
loves
dudes
boxing a
next,
lot,
man.
man.
Damn, man.
Like
Black say he hope he gets stretched.
May,
he loves the sport of boxing.
may
Damn, yo.
because Corey, think about it, man. If he gets stretched,
Jalik the
maybe
leader, do you feel
he'll.
like that? Do you Dr. Blick, do you feel like that? Do you hope that Floyd Mayweather gets stretched? I mean,
If he
shit,
carries on
that's
coming
kind
back,
of
man,
harsh though.
hey,
That's kind of harsh though, man.
hey, if he carries on coming back, man, would it be a surprise if
Oh,
that
I
happened?
got you these headphones, bro. Yeah, I mean, I just think, man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think Mayweather's, I think he's pretty good for the sport. I think he pioneered a lot of
No, he's
people.
How?
terrible for the
I
sport.
mean,
How? Come on, Corey.
I'm gonna
How?
say no.
He's
Listen, I think he's good for the sport because he brings a lot of revenue and brings a lot of casual fans
He
into
was
boxing.
good for the
I'm
no,
just
sport.
okay,
being honest. I'm being
let
honest,
me
man. Come
let me
on,
tell you
man.
what.
All
No,
right,
let me
man.
tell you why I think he's bad for the sport, man. Who was talking about A side, B side before Floyd Mayweather?
Nigga, nobody.
Who was talking about trying to be undefeated and trying to keep their before Floyd Mayweather?
Nobody.
Look how that's had an effect on everybody that's boxing now. People trying to marinate fights. Big fights are not happening. People talking about I'm the A side.
Man.
Floyd Mayweather issued a era where people don't want to fight each other because they want to let fights marinate, and or they just feel like they're the A side and they want to super B side someone.
You talking about all the bad that Mayweather did? What about all the good, the
Nah,
revolutionary?
I'm just saying. Yo. He did a
He's
lot of
not
good
You know what I
things.
mean, and
The
all
look,
that
best
look.
thing,
stuff, man.
the best thing that Floyd Mayweather
Man, y'all
did
be hating
was
on Mayweather, man.
what?
Y'all
Okay, let me
hating,
tell you something.
man.
Let me tell you something
Damn,
here.
man.
The best
Dr.
thing that
Blick.
Floyd Mayweather did.
Y'all some haters,
Look,
man.
Corey, we're not hating on pretty boy Floyd. It's
Oh,
just more about this money Mayweather nigga. This nigga is not really good for boxing,
you
fam.
don't like the new Mayweather? Oh, okay.
This new money Mayweather guy, man.
I guess
That's what
Keep in
Dr.
mind the
Blick
best.
is
the
talking
new
about.
May. Yeah, I feel you on that though, because the new
The
Mayweather said he
best.
was. Hold on,
These
Doctor
niggas don't
Blick.
want to
Hold
be
on,
like
Doctor
pretty
Blick.
boy
Hold on,
Floyd. They want to be
hold on.
money
Hey,
Mayweather.
Black. Hold on. The new Floyd Mayweather said he was gonna wear Gucci no matter what.
Exactly. That's the
I
nigga you
don't
say
like
is
that.
good.
I don't. No, I don't know. Not that guy.
Okay, that's why I wanted to get some
Yeah,
clarity
I'm
on
making
that,
sure we
Corey
clear
Lee.
on that joint. Yo, nah, chill out with my
I've
nigga,
Yo,
been
man.
jumped
yo,
off the Mayweather fucking band. You know what I'm
This
saying?
nigga said. Nigga said I was making sure
what,
Corey Lee.
one
What's
thing
really
I
hood,
gotta say
nigga?
is yeah,
Yeah, this dude Black Corey sitting on my neck,
one
man.
of the most positive things that Floyd Mayweather ever did.
Did you miss
That
me?
that
Yeah, nah, hey,
yo
chill out,
yo
yo. Hey, this dude, yo.
yo Black. One of the most positive things that Floyd did in his whole entire career was talk about Olympic style drug testing, man.
Uh-huh.
With the
Hey,
whole
wait,
Manny
hold on.
Pacquiao crap.
Hold on.
but
Where's Jalek the leader at though, man? Ain't Mayweather his
he at work.
homeboy?
He at work,
Oh, my
man.
bad.
He
Oh,
probably in
all
and
right.
out.
No,
I
no one
mean,
was talking about
All right, my
no one was
bad.
talking about Olympic drug testing
Homeboy.
before then, bro. Before the
But he didn't
Pacquiao
want. He
shit.
only wanted to do that until Manny Pacquiao came on the scene, man.
I
Because
know,
he just
but
assumed that nigga was on. But nobody want to talk about when that nigga was using xylocone and all of that shit for his hands. You know what I mean? That's a banned substance too. I know niggas want to say, well, that's not the same as G-Dub 1516 or Clenbuterol or oxylofran. But
Mhm.
when you hitting the nigga with hard ass punches and you
Yeah.
got really brittle hands, but you can't feel this shit and you still hitting niggas hard as fuck, that's an unfair advantage, nigga.
that is true.
Unfair, yeah.
That's very true.
I'm just saying,
But
bro. Like,
it's not like he knocked anyone out with those shits, man.
no, but he didn't snap niggas' neck back. Like,
Go to
nigga,
mama.
make niggas second guess just trying to walk through him. So I'm not saying that it was just all about that. I'm not taking nothing away from Floyd, bro. Like Floyd has skills, man. He's one of the best to ever do it, hands
Man,
down.
Black. Hey,
If we're
Black,
talking
I
about
forgot to tell you
that,
too,
yeah, we
man. I
gotta talk
got this
about
new
Canelo's
partner.
illegal hand wraps.
Huh?
Canelo?
Who got hand
Yeah,
wraps?
he was illegally hand wrapping his hands in the Triple G fight, the first one.
Oh yeah, I remember of that shit. That dude
So
Canelo
he was juicing and he was doing illegal hand wraps.
Oh man! But you had him on your top 5 pound for pound.
I never said that, man. But even if I did say that, would that even be wrong? Who has a better resume than Canelo in
I
boxing?
got you on record saying it.
No, I never said that. I never said that, man. I had Mikey Garcia in my top 5. But we're talking about if we're talking about if we're talking about resume, yeah, I wouldn't even be wrong even if I did say that. Because no one has a better resume than Canelo Alvarez.
All I'm saying is you bashing this dude's head in, but you got him on your pound for pound. That's all I'm saying though.
No, I'm saying if we're talking about Floyd's hands, man. We gotta bring up Canelo's illegal hand wrap.
You say you gotta bring up Canelo Alvarez's illegal ways about him. His illegal.
Yeah, I'm just saying like
his illegal tactics.
Yeah,
I mean, I would say that
draining the shit out of people.
Well, you know, Floyd when he fought Canelo, wasn't that at the catch weight?
Yeah,
that was a catch weight.
But Floyd went up to Canelo though.
Doesn't matter. I mean, he went up. Canelo kind of went down, right? That was it. What if I was at 152?
I'm not
saying that. Floyd, I'm not taking that away from Floyd because Floyd has, you know, we can bring up the xylocone or whatever, but what Floyd did was light compared to a lot of these other guys have done. Let's just keep that.
Oh yeah, keep in mind. Keep in mind, Canelo still got that draw.
What you say?
He still got a judge to score that as a draw in that fight.
What's the point you making though?
No, I'm just saying the judge still scored as a draw. I'm just saying he has dodgy judges, man.
The Triple G fight?
No, I'm talking about the Floyd. We got a draw when he got schooled clearly.
Oh yeah, I mean that's just
clearly.
Yeah, that judge needs to be, nigga. What do you call that shit?
Man, Canelo's judges, man. I can't see Danny Jacobs win the decision, man.
Let me ask you guys this because I was just ready to ask you guys about the Danny Jacobs fight since we on the Danny Jacobs fight. That's another thing, you guys. Okay, we got Canelo, a known, drug user. We got to call a spade, and we can't hold back here at Black Horseman's, platform, but you got to call a spade, you guys. Do you truly believe that, with Canelo being a known cheat in the past, do you guys think that plays psychologically in Danny Jacobs' head? Being that he got off with it?
No,
he didn't get
off. He didn't get off.
Okay, let me tell you the thing. Yeah, I thought Danny Jacobs is kind of a hypocrite.
Hold on, Dr. Blick. Go ahead, one at a time, y'all. Go ahead, Corey.
Oh my bad. Oh no, I was gonna say that. He did get off of it because he still fought. He still fought. He didn't miss no fucking payday because he still got the fight he wanted, the Triple G joint. So I just truly believe right now that we're in a sport of boxing where money can buy you a fucking dirty piss test. Oh no, we'll just go ahead and prolong the fight. We won't cancel it though, but we'll just go ahead and reschedule it. You know what I mean? In a way, like how you cancel a fight, like, all right, well, that was his opportunity, you know what I'm saying? But and it was so crazy that Triple G was still trying to fight this dude after he blatantly cheated. Hold on, you guys. I gotta order my brother this food. Hold on real quick.
All right. Go ahead, Dr. Blake.
No, I was like, I was just gonna say, like, with the Danny Jacobs is kind of a hypocrite because he keeps saying the Charlos are juicing, but he's fighting another guy that juiced and popped dirty. So and plus he said to Eddie Hearn that I can beat this guy. I feel like I can beat Canelo.
I mean,
my issue is he don't have the mentality he gotta have the mentality to try and knock Canelo the hell out, man, because they ain't gonna give him the decision, man. Did you see that Munguia fight? Apparently Munguia,
bro, that was horrible.
They robbed that dude, man.
I didn't even watch the whole fight, but I mean, everybody that fucks with my nigga Angel Santos, he was, giving me, because I was watching. Which fight was I watching at the same time? Was that the same? That was last weekend, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
So I was watching the Carissa Shields card and all that, I think, and then he was giving me the update on that. And I was like, damn. So when I started watching, I think it was like end of the 10th or something, that Irish dude was piecing his ass up. I was like, wow. And then from what my boy Angel was telling me, he said that I think he had it, I forgot what his score was, but it was definite win. He had it going for the Irish dude. Even the commentators was like, man, this is a robbery. The unofficial scoring, it was like, yeah, they had home dude up, pretty wide. So I mean, yeah, faulty judging and shit. But that's a different topic right there, man. But yeah, Atlanta, man, that's a good point. Since Canelo has been popped, not Charlo. I was gonna ask you about that, Dr. Blake. Like, I mean, he can say whatever he want to say about the Charlos. Only thing I can say about them is that they did miss a test,
Yep.
but that don't mean that these guys was juicing, man. Like,
Yeah, that's my point. But my point is, why is Danny Jacobs accusing the Charlos for juicing, but then again going ahead and fighting a guy that's been popped for juicing?
But
mm-hmm.
I think he's
Like
taking
it
Vada
does.
though. I
He's
think
Huh?
in
Canelo's
Vada.
taking Vada though. So
Vada,
like,
he's in Vada now. Yeah, I mean, he's
yeah,
been
he's
in
taking
Vada,
Vada now. So
but
they
that's
gonna
why.
talk
But
about
this, he's been in Vada. That's why he got popped for the Clint. Vada caught that shit.
exactly.
Um,
Shout out to Vada too.
man, Vada is it's a big salute to them. I don't
But
want to
people
hear
still feel
nobody
like they
getting
can
up
get past
here.
them, man.
Say again.
As a fighter, still think they can get past Wada, man.
I guess Jeremy. I
I
mean,
know
because
all the fighters out there. You can't get past Vada. Trust me, you can't do it.
ain't that the real boogeyman in the sport?
Yo, Jalik, come back when we start talking about Vada, man. What you know about
Nah,
Team
nah,
Vada?
Vada,
cause
nigga.
Yo,
I
come
be
on,
busy at
bro.
work.
Yo, nah,
What was I
bro.
heard y'all talking about Floyd or something
Yeah, that
about
was your
Floyd.
homeboy. What you got to say about him?
Floyd, I'm talking about Floyd as a fighter. I'm not talking about his outside level. As a fighter, you got to give him his credit, dog.
And
Like,
that's all I was saying. That's all I
yeah, but
was saying.
outside, nah, I don't. He be doing some
But
man.
they was at my neck about that though. They were like, you can't be
I
doing
got
that.
yo. I was trying to debate people like Floyd versus Sugar Ray and Hearns.
I
People ain't
remember. I
want to
think I
debate.
remember you
People
saying
ain't want
something
that
about that.
work though. A lot of people think Sugar Ray
That's
better
not
than Floyd. I
realistic,
don't think so.
man. That's not
It's just
realistic.
Ah,
fantasy debates. It's like fantasy, Black. We
Yeah.
gonna get. Hey yo, for the people that's listening, me and Black, we gonna have our debate. I've been chasing him.
Nah.
Tomorrow, Charlo
Remember when I
versus
got it?
Tony Harris.
Remember when I got in the ring, bro? And you pulled one of them. What's that one nigga that
Manny
walked out on?
Pacquiao?
He pulled one of them. That dude that walked out on Ife. He pulled one of them joints. The bell rung, and that nigga was like, "No, no, sir." I was like, "Okay, well, that's by default, nigga. It's a victory, KO." So, hey, at the end of the day, man, look, you already know I'm up for the debates. When that fight happened between Tony Harrison and Jamel Charlo, I'll be ready for that one.
But let me ask you this though. So how do you think the Earl Spence's how you think his public profile gonna look? Say come Sunday, if Terence Crawford call him out in the ring. What if he call him out on live TV after he stopped Khan? How you think that's gonna sway the public? You think they gonna that's for you think
If
that's gonna
Errol
force him
calls
to
out
take the
Bud Crawford,
no, Bud calls out Earl after on Saturday. I think he's gonna
Oh,
do it.
I'm telling you,
I got
Kell
a
Brook is
feeling he's
getting in
gonna
the
do
ring
it.
apparently.
Oh, Karen Book gonna be at the fight?
Yeah, he's gonna be ringside. He's gonna get in the ring.
yeah, he gonna say I want to fight the loser.
Kell Brook versus Floyd
No,
Mayweather.
no, he wants. Apparently, he's going
Oh
off the
shit.
Bud. Apparently, he
Nah,
thinks
he
he can
ain't.
beat Bud.
That's a good
Nah,
fight. That's a good fight. He
That's a
not.
good
I
fight.
actually
That's a good
actually
fight.
it's a
sound
good
like
it's a
actually
good
sound
No,
like a good
fight.
fight.
It's
Actually
a,
no,
it's
I
a,
sound
don't
like
it's
think
a
it's a
a
good
good
it's
fight,
a
man.
good
Big
victory for
Goose. How he
Bud.
looked against that stripper?
Hey yo, I'm gonna make a video.
Nah,
I'm gonna
bro.
make.
Like,
Hey
look,
yo, I don't
I
normally say
mean,
this,
what's
but
he gonna
it's a
fight?
I'm
good
a,
name to put on his
I'm a,
resume.
I'm gonna make a
Yo,
big.
man,
I'm
yo,
gonna
he was
make.
getting
Go ahead,
pieced up
got
by
it,
a
man.
stripper.
Hey, you know what though? Now that I think about it, say for instance, Bud is successful versus Khan, and he fights Kell Brook next because we know Spence gonna duck him. Spence don't want that work right now. But if Bud can get in there and then beat Brook, that's the best opponent that Spence beat, right? Can we all agree? Ain't
Yep.
that ain't
Mm-hmm.
that the best opponent that Brook got on? I mean
Yep.
that Spence got on his resume.
Yep.
Yep.
So if he can go in there and get a common opponent, maybe that's going to try to, raise more awareness, around the boxing world. Like, yo, man, hey, you can't really run too much longer, man. Like, hey, he beat Brook, you beat Brook.
They
That's your
gonna
best
call him
opponent.
out. Trust me, Max Kellerman. They gonna call him out. Everybody gonna talk about it. They gonna almost homeboy gonna have to respond though. And he can't make that excuse wrong
It
side of
ain't
the
gonna
street.
matter, bro.
He gonna
Spence is
have to.
Spence.
But
Spence ain't
hey,
gonna. Spence don't
Shane
want
gonna
that
turn
work
on.
right now,
Watch.
Yeah,
Shane
man.
gonna turn on him.
Yo,
Watch.
Black, I feel
Shane
like you
gonna
don't
turn
like
on him.
Errol Spence, man.
bro.
Yo,
I don't. I
yo,
don't. I don't. Let me let it
He
know.
said it. EJ
yo,
hating. EJ hating.
You
Black EJ
yo,
hating.
yo,
y'all niggas know I'm ready. When smoke clear,
yo,
when the smoke clear, nigga, I'm gonna bring
yo,
that fire. I'm gonna bring that fire.
yo,
Let me tell you what I don't like. about Errol Spence.
That nigga
I don't.
Jaleel
It's
said
not
that nigga
about
be hating, man.
won't no nigga win no debate when it comes to this Errol Spence shit
Oh,
ever.
So Black, what
damn,
do you
Ever.
like
Jaleel.
about
Don't
Oh,
do
Errol?
it.
Do you like
shit.
anything about
Don't
Errol?
do it.
Do
Yo.
you like Errol? Do you like anything?
Do I like anything about Errol?
Yo.
Yeah, what do you like first? Start off, what do you like?
That nigga
I
look
like
like
the
his
fact
shoes
that
wearing.
he's
Nigga,
in a
fuck you talking
position
about?
to where he can be great. That's what I like.
Oh,
He's in a
shit.
position to where he can be great. Niggas mistake me giving this nigga that smoke as hate.
Crushing over there, man.
But all I do is tell the truth about the nigga.
That nigga crushing his
The nigga
point.
calls himself strap season, but he ain't unifying.
You
The
will.
nigga calls himself free smoke, but he ain't willing to face the top guys. Okay?
Yeah.
The nigga called himself man down, but ain't nobody went down in this last fight.
Oh.
Shout out to Vado.
Oh, man. What about the other fights, man?
Huh?
What about the other fights, man? Like,
Y'all
I know
must have
everyone gonna go
forgot.
down.
Y'all must have forgot.
Yeah, I ain't never left. Hey, what you said? What about the other fights?
Yeah, like,
What about them?
like
Algeria,
Lamar went down.
Peterson.
Nigga,
Ocampo went
please,
down.
Oh,
please,
man.
my nigga. Like, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to deal with. Just stick with some real shit, fam.
Oh, shit.
I don't want to hear
No, I'm
about. I
really
don't
just
want to hear
playing,
about
bro.
chefs.
Man, why y'all done started Black Horseman up, man?
That's what I say, bro. Look,
Leader, man. You call
salute
this
to
man a
him.
hater,
Look,
man. Damn, bro.
I'm one of the few niggas on
Why
this
you, hey,
YouTube shit.
Jaleel the leader, but why you
And
call
you're
him
in
that a
Texas
hater?
as well, man.
But Jaleel the leader.
Jaleel can debate me on anything he want to debate me, but don't get in the ring with
Jaleel.
me on this Spence shit.
But
Don't
Yo,
ever.
man. Yo, Black is in Texas as well, bro.
oh no, I forgot about.
Yes,
Oh
I am.
no.
Yes, I am. And so when a nigga call
Aaron gonna
himself the
try to pull
truth,
up a
that's how I'm
Black,
gonna stick
bro.
to it.
What's that dude that was on the Spencer's Live? OTB. What's his name? Oh, Cray.
Yo, we go.
Kyle TBA.
Yeah,
Yo,
he like
Black. We didn't get
Spence,
you
though,
on.
man.
Yo, we gonna get you on Spencer's
We
Live,
gotta
bro.
get you on Spence live stream, yo. We got
That nigga, hey, I'm with it. I'm with it. Is he free smoke? Is he ready for Black to be on his live though?
Yeah, he ain't.
I ain't like one of this nigga.
Hey, yo,
I ain't
Black,
like one of this nigga clown ass fanboy niggas.
Black, you gotta start apologizing about how you talk about Spence when you get on his live stream.
No sir. No sir.
Oh Lord,
That
man.
nigga, he gonna be so mad at me. He gonna want to fight. I'm like, nigga, keep that same energy and go take that shit across the street. Take that shit across the street. Fight. First off, no. Use that same energy and fight the niggas on your side of the street. Because really, I'm the one of the only few niggas on YouTube pushing for this nigga to unify. Niggas done got off that ship. They ain't talking about unifications. They not talking about undisputed. This nigga told Bud Crawford to get a belt. He got a belt. Then he said he on the wrong side of the street. I'm going to go for the easy road. He called Sean Porter the easy road. Now the easy road chasing him. Now the nigga talking about, yeah, what should I do, y'all? Should I go up and fight her? Should I fight Canelo? No, nigga. Easy road. Easy road promotions. Let's get it. It's really simple shit. No nigga will ever win a debate with me with that shit. Ever.
What do you mean
man.
they'll never win?
Yo, we should debate Errol Spence, man.
What are you talking about?
Any debate.
You know what? You know who
with
likes
Black.
Errol Spence a lot too? That dude World Break. We got to get you in World Break on the live stream.
Nigga, stop it. I'm talking about real competitions. Let's stop.
Yo,
Let's stop.
Oh,
Let's stop. Come on, bro. Stop it.
Oh, damn.
Come on, bro. Let's stay focused. Let's talk about real competition, bro. I'm talking about real debates, nigga.
We gonna get you on that Errol
Y'all
Spence
niggas
live,
better
bro.
pull up my resume. Corey, you know. You better pull up my resume on this debate shit, bro. I'm talking about niggas that got
get you on Errol
W's, my
Spence
nigga.
live, man.
Oh my God.
Yo, Black Horseman, we gonna get you on that Errol Spence live, man.
If he want it, nigga, I'm not ducking and dodging no debates out here. None.
Oh my God, man.
Especially with that nigga name attached to it.
Oh my God.
I need to be his promoter, nigga. I'm gonna make this nigga get in the ring.
Oh my God, yo.
So you think Black? You think Porter? You think he fucking? You think he ducking Porter? And you got Porter winning that fight?
Oh.
Errol Spence?
No, I never said I got Porter winning that fight.
Oh,
okay.
Never said that.
Fight, man.
See, this is the thing about it.
Yo, Jaleel, you came out of nowhere with that joint. Yo,
Yeah.
what's up?
No, I was just saying. You think?
No, we don't know what you're saying. We were talking about
No,
Errol
I just
Spence.
want to. No, I'm saying Errol Spence. Do you think he's ducking Sean Porter? And do you think Sean Porter got it?
I mean, I don't
win?
think it's no.
My thing is, if he don't fight him next, it's a duck, my nigga. If he does not fight him next, it is a duck.
Unless he
Okay,
fight Bud. If he fight Bud,
he's not gonna
then
fight Bud, man. The nigga's not gonna fight Bud. Let's stop it. You know what?
So
It's like I
so
said.
so what you mean? So Black, let me clarify what you talking about for the fans out there. So what you saying is if Earl Spence does not unify in his next fight, he's ducking either
How?
Porter
Listen.
or Crawford.
Let me say this, y'all. How many tune-ups we gonna allow this man to take?
I can't keep saying that shit.
I'm just
Well,
as a
tune
real
us what?
boxing fan.
He's not coming off a layoff.
Who
I'm not
coming
saying
out with
layoffs. I
layoff?
said how many
No.
tune-ups? How many
I'm
tune-ups?
saying, why would he need a tune-up when he's not coming off no layoff? Like,
Oh yeah,
what
he's
That's
would be the
exactly
reason
my
for him to
point.
have a tune-up?
That's exactly my point. Nigga, you done had about 3 tune-ups in a row. Don't y'all think it's time for this nigga to fight somebody that's in the top, fam? Ain't it
he
time for
called
this
Mikey a
nigga?
tune-up.
Isn't
It is a
Mikey in the
tune-up.
top?
Black called Mikey a
hey,
It
tune-up.
is a
Yo,
tune-up.
isn't Mikey in the top?
Top 135. What you talking about?
I
Yo,
didn't
man,
even count Porter and
yo,
Bud
man. In terms of
Sanchez.
achievement, man, that's the best person
Was
in
that
Errol Spence's resume.
you said in terms of achievement, that's the best guy on
Yeah,
his resume?
yeah.
Fighting a little guy coming
No
up?
one on his resume has achieved more than Mikey Garcia.
I hear you there,
It's
but where did
Porter. It's
Mikey
Porter
achieve
and
it at?
Bud.
It's not like Errol dethroned a top guy in his weight class.
What do you
I
mean,
gotta
man?
keep niggas focused,
He
bro.
could go up. He can go and fight Boo Boo. Boo Boo calling him out.
Charles D said in the chat, Porter is available now. The WBC gold green and gold strap is available. Mr. Strap
Vada's
season.
available too, man.
Say
Hey
again?
K,
I
sit
said
over
Vada's
here.
available
Smoke
too.
going right in my
Hold on,
car.
hold on. What
Smoke going right in my car, K.
yo, what?
Smoke going right in my car, man.
Pause.
That sound like
This
something
nigga's
else, bro.
he's smoking right in front of my car. I said the smoke coming through the damn
Nah, you didn't
vents.
sound like you said Carl firstly,
Yeah, I
bro.
was like, whoa, pause.
All right, man.
Hey,
God damn.
but hold on. Dr. Blick, who you say is available right now?
Vada's available for him too.
boy. See, why y'all niggas gotta go there, bruh? See, y'all gonna bring up that real shit. You said Vada's available right now too? Well,
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
that's the only thing that's available. Vada and WBC, nigga, is a marriage. Nigga, it's a matrimony right there, bruh. It ain't no getting around it. We're not talking about doing Vada for one fight.
Ain't no way around
He was
it.
USADA.
Yeah, okay. We know what that list is. We know it's on that list. Hey, look,
What's on that list?
a lot of shit you can get away with.
Really?
Not enough. I just put it like that. Not enough. Vada got way more shit on a ban list than USADA do. All y'all niggas gotta do is do your
Well,
research.
USADA's testing
This
is
is
not
a
as
known
often as
fact.
well.
This is a
Osada
known
don't
fact.
test. Osada don't test no more. I think they out of the testing game
This is a
in
known
boxing.
fact, sir.
Uh,
Like I say, niggas not gonna be able to debate me on this Vada versus USADA shit, this Errol Spence shit. Don't throw. It don't matter what name you guys want to throw. I'll debate Errol himself, nigga, off him, nigga, and the fucking opponents he didn't fought in his last 3 fights. I'm tired of seeing tune-ups, man. I want to see this guy be strap season. I want to see this guy be the boogeyman for real, for real. You know,
Yeah, what's your thoughts on Tank Dave? Like a lot of people calling Tank Davis out and he not responding. Like
bro.
Lomachenko,
Well, he tweeted at
Teofimo.
Lomachenko, then deleted it.
Let
Yeah,
me.
why he ain't responding to it? It's like people are looking at him as like not a
Know
threat
why,
no more. A lot of everybody called him out. Shakur Stevenson called him out.
protected boxing champions. That's the PBC, bro. And I'm gonna tell you like this, man. PBC is the money team. It ain't the legacy team. They don't care about legacy, bro. They about that money, you know. And they're not trying to risk losing their O in the process of making their money because they lose the O, the money goes down for a lot of these guys, you know. And this ain't a shot at Heyman. Heyman does care about his fighters. He wants them to get the most dollars for every fight, whether they fighting the tune-up or whatever. So I get that. But the money team, aka PBC, does not really benefit the diehard boxing fan. And the diehard boxing fan, like myself, want to see the best versus the best.
Man,
yeah,
you're asking for too much,
I
man.
feel you. Oh shit.
I'm joking.
Oh, this dude.
That's how they see
Oh
it, man.
shit.
That's how they see it. When they give us one big fight, they want us to be privileged about it, man.
Yeah, bro. They're not gonna run that game on me, bro. I want to see the best fight the best. You know, like I say, People be thinking I'm hating on Spence. Nigga, this ain't no hate on Spence, bro. I'm trying to push this nigga into greatness. I want this nigga to live up to what he say. Strap season and all this extra shit. You know what I mean? Like, but everybody giving him a pass. Everybody is so caught up in the celebrity status of this guy, and it's really all about, well, he got money. He got this much money in his bank account. He got this guy walking him to the ring, this famous celebrity guy. So it don't matter who he fight because I'm already entertained before he even gets in the ring. So when he gets in the ring, he just got to just go in there, look good, fight somebody who he can knock out, and the fight is over. Nah.
Do you guys think that Earl Spence would fight, a guy like, what's that guy's name? Shit. I got a brain freeze. Damn, man. I was just thinking of him too. He's a pretty good welterweight. But you're hearing about Earl Spence, calling out like Jared Hurd and other fighters.
I heard of Canelo and Boo Boo.
Too. Yeah, and I'm like, damn,
Boo Boo called him out. Boo Boo called him out.
Right, and niggas get
what's up with Boo Boo and
niggas get mad at Boo Boo to fight him.
I don't know, man.
Boo Boo.
Everyone said, why can't Boo Boo fight Charlo?
Hold on, Jalik talking. Hold on, y'all.
I already told niggas.
Hold on,
160 on down. Look, 160 on down. Ain't nobody fucking with Boo Boo. Boo Boo top 5. People think I'm playing when I say that. They think I'm trolling.
Boo Boo is definitely
I'm
nice,
dead
but
serious.
you know what I mean? Chill out, though.
You can't. You gotta chill with the top 5 shit, though.
Yeah,
you do, man.
Hey,
does Boo Boo? Hey, y'all. Let me ask y'all this.
Who your top 5?
Let me ask y'all this. Does Boo Boo beat Triple G?
He never dominated nobody, huh?
Yeah. Does Boo Boo?
Yeah, but who's Boo Boo for?
Listen. I'm trying to explain something to you. Listen. First of all, everybody ducking him. He get duck points. He automatically get boosted because people duck him.
Okay, so Ortiz.
Wait. Who gets duck points? Who get duck?
Nobody want to fight him. He tall. He like 6'2", southpaw, inside, outside fighter. He been calling people out. He been chasing them. He been chasing fighters.
His time is coming, bro. His time is coming. He's in the right position. He's in the right position.
And I'm gonna tell you, if he come undisputed at 160, Bud is my homie, but I'm gonna have to surpass him. If he beat all those people at 160,
that nigga said Bud is my homie, but I'm gonna have to surpass him.
He's gonna get surpassed, yeah. He's gonna go to number 1 if he beat everybody. So yeah, shout out to Boo Boo, man. And
I would probably have to agree.
Kevin, come on, we gotta go. Come on.
I would have to agree with you if he beats Canelo.
Game time.
Danny, Charlo, everybody.
Right. If he, you know what I'm saying, becomes undisputed in the 160 division, that's more impressive than somebody unifying 140. In my opinion, or like say Usyk unifying cruiserweight. I think that is a very more competitive,
very strong, exactly,
very very strong division. So yeah, that's why I say his time is coming. I can't give him top 5 right now, but one strap, and you can say people can talk about duck points, but that don't give you pound for pound points. It's because niggas.
It do, yeah.
No, it doesn't, man. Because you can get ducked, yeah, and the person that's ducking can eventually fight you. You can still lose to that person.
All right, let me ask you guys this. Let me ask you guys this. I gotta ask you guys this. This goes for individuals, okay? This is for each individual in here, okay? Everybody's gonna be separate. What are you guys' top 3 pound for pound fighters right now? Top 3.
Top 3.
Mikey Garcia lost, so you got to switch it up. Earl Spence won, but he fought a lesser guy. Do you guys give
my top 3?
But let me ask you guys this. This is kind of a 2-part question. Do you guys bump Earl Spence up in the top pound for pound because he beat a smaller guy? Because I've heard of guys doing that. I've heard of guys.
A lot of people doing that, man.
I'm being honest.
Hurd is higher than Earl.
Yes.
That's dope.
Yes.
Okay, I like that. That's dope.
Nigga slept on that one, bro.
That's dope. That's dope. I like that.
How can you put a guy with 1 strap, 3 defenses over a guy who's unified, bro?
Right.
In a tougher, you know what I mean? Like, and these guys is actually fighting each other. Like, that's not. It don't even make sense, man. It don't make sense. I say my top 3 for probably right now. I gotta go Bud. I gotta go Bud, Usyk, Clarissa.
How you going?
Yes, nigga, fuck it.
Hey, Black.
Nah, you can't do that, man.
Yeah, I can.
That's not right, bro. That's not right.
No, you're Black. Oh yeah, I did forget that she did say that she could be up Golovkin.
No. I'm not.
She said you're a piece of Golovkin.
She said, "Give me GGG."
Look, yeah, she said you're a piece of Golovkin. and where I think it was
I'm not comparing what she can
either
do against
Hurd
the guy.
or
I'm not
no, it
comparing
was
what
Sean
she can do
Porter.
against the guy. Okay.
Sean Porter and Thurman.
No. Listen, I'm not comparing what she can do against the guy, but you
No,
gotta
I'm saying
give
that's
my
what she said.
right. But I'm just saying why she's on my list is because she's doing what these other guys won't do. She's facing the best competition. She's undisputed, and she's done it in multiple weight classes. Right? She's a two-time gold medalist. She's done it in 9 fights. AOBC says no, Black, you can't do that. Hell yeah, I can do that, nigga. This is
You
my
can't
list.
do that, man.
This is my
The
list.
level of competition is different.
It does no. What you mean?
I
She's
gotta take
fighting
you.
the
I mean,
best in her weight
probably
class.
gotta take you home, man. This shit.
Yeah,
If
I'm
y'all,
just saying the level of
y'all niggas,
competition is different, man.
if y'all niggas mad at me for having Carissa Shields in my top three, well, get mad at your guy who's not in my top three and tell him fight the best in his weight class. Carissa's doing that. Is y'all's favorite guys fighting the best in his weight class, or is he just on the money team? Okay, then. The guys that I got on my top three, they about that legacy life. These other guys, they about that bag life, nigga. They about that bag life. So I don't have niggas like that on my top pound for pound. I'm looking at what niggas is doing, daring to be great, going up in weight, going down the weight, trying to unify, become undisputed. And you know who's right behind them? Like Lomachenko, Jared Hurd, Canelo Alvarez. You know, these guys is there. They right there.
Yo, Black. One thing I gotta tell you, yeah. Do you know what people are saying now about Errol Spence? They said Errol Spence beat Mikey so bad they became a exhibition fighter now. He don't even fight properly no more. He's fighting exhibition fights
He's like Eric
because
Morales.
Errol beat
Right,
him so
right.
bad. That's what he can do now.
And and the thing about it is, I never discredit Errol Spence fighting ability. So that's why niggas be trying to mistake what I say as hate. I just try to push the nigga to be great and unify, fight the best
Nah, I think
competition.
you're just hating on the dude, bro.
I'm just saying, like, yes, that's your opinion. That's what I'm saying. I don't get mad when
Hey,
I'm
Black.
joking,
be
man. I
honest
don't
with
mean
you,
that.
it don't bother
Black.
me,
They
bro.
said
But what you niggas cannot debate me on is the facts. And that's what I stick with, nigga. The real shit. The nigga's not unifying. He ain't fighting the best competition. He ain't free smoke. So how you niggas can say what you want to say, put him wherever you want to put him on your list. You can like him, you can be whatever, D-Rod him, whatever. Do you?
Yeah,
But
I want to see you
you have
debate that
to-
dude, bro.
who?
Yeah, you versus Errol Spence debate on
Hey,
what he's doing, his tactics,
I'm
bro.
not
Get you
getting
on that live with him.
I'm not getting in the boxing ring with him. But if you want to get in this debate
Okay,
ring,
no, of course
I'll
not boxing ring, bro. You debating, bro.
yes, nigga, easy. I'll get in there.
You get in the boxing ring with him for Big Baby's puss.
Because I know his nickname is the truth, nigga, but I'm really that. That's me.
No. Yeah.
All the way 100% official.
Yo,
Right.
what?
Debate ring with me, nigga.
Y'all the gas this dude. The
I ain't
fuck.
giving
Oh
a
my.
how many followers you got, your celebrity status, how many tags you got, nigga. Fuck that, nigga.
Oh.
It's work.
He's taking nicknames now. It's like, yo, you're not the truth. I'm the truth.
Yo,
I'm
you
taking
the
that
gas.
truth.
Hey, yo,
I'm
Dr.
taking
Black,
that
I'm
truth
blaming
status,
you for
truth
this, man.
strap off you, nigga.
You're blaming me.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm
Black
blaming
Cobra,
you.
Strap
Black.
off him.
Why is it my fault, bro?
Hey,
Huh?
Black.
Yeah.
So you
Rig
threw the
Love
brand new
Militant.
headphones I just bought you away.
Rig Love Militant said Horseman can do what he wants with his Pound list. He said I don't agree with it, but it's his list.
Thank you.
I don't.
That's
Yeah,
my
that's true.
list,
I
nigga.
mean, hey.
You know why I
So
got
who you
Clarissa up
let?
there?
Oh,
Because
sorry.
go ahead, bro. I was gonna say that. The reason why I got Clarissa there because she doing what these niggas won't do. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna pay attention.
But
I'm not gonna exclude what the achievements of these women, man. Like, you know, if somebody's daring to be great in they weight class, hey, you get the respect. Somebody can shit on Crawford for being undisputed at 140. Say, well, who did he fought? He fought who he needed to fight in his weight class. Niggas want to shit on Usyk. Well, who did he fight? Who's that cruiserweight? Everybody he
No, Usyk fought some killers in cruiserweight.
that's what I'm saying, but people shit on him though. Like nobody knows about cruiserweight. So what, nigga? What about your guy? Is he fighting the best in his weight class? Then shut the fuck up, then, nigga.
Yeah, Errol Spence is getting ducked, man.
Yeah, okay.
Keith Thurman don't want to fight him.
Okay. Keith Thurman, but what about Sean Porter?
Yeah, we don't speak about that, dude.
Okay, we don't want to speak on it.
Oh man, what do you mean? Sean Porter don't want to fight him too, man.
Huh?
Sean Porter, why didn't Sean Porter get in the ring? He was hiding from the cameras.
He didn't call him in the ring.
No, apparently tried to put a camera Sean, and Sean was ducking away from it, man.
Bro, look. You can make up whatever narrative you want to make. If Errol Spence does not fight Sean Porter next, it's a duck, nigga. It's a duck. Flat out. It's a duck. There's no excuses. He said, hey, this is his own words. That's why I say, man, the nigga need to just stop running his mouth, because we're going to hold you to what you say. You know, he said that if he can't get the Manny Pacquiao fight, Sean Porter is the next option. Did he not say that?
Mm-hmm.
So doesn't that mean that if he does not go the Sean Porter route, if the Manny Pacquiao fight doesn't come through, is that not a motherfucking duck?
Yo, okay, here's my question. If he don't fight Sean Porter, who can he fight?
Say again?
Who can he fight if he don't fight Sean Porter?
He can fight Bud.
We all know that fight ain't happening next, man.
Nah, we don't know.
You said who can he fight if he doesn't fight Sean Porter?
Yeah.
Sean Porter, if he doesn't fight Sean Porter, I'm done with the nigga. He's a fraud to me, bro. He's just a
Why doesn't he fight Keith Thurman instead? Let's say he fights Keith Thurman.
Okay, that's acceptable. That's a unification.
Okay, so with you, it's just it gotta be a unification. It's mandatory.
It's still a duck. It's still ducking the WBC. Why I'm not gonna choose the WBA over the WBC. Me personally, especially when you say this nigga is the easy road. Go ahead and take the easy road then.
But
That's Keith Thurman on that layer.
You just said that though. You were just like, you know what I'm saying? We just agree, like, long as he takes a unification match, you know what I mean, and he ain't ducking though. How can you be ducking when you fight another champion? There's no way possible.
No, but
you can be ducking somebody when you're fighting a champion.
I hear you, but based on what
there's no way
accept the fight.
I don't care which way y'all cut it.
It is a duck.
I don't care if it's a WBA, the WBC. You cannot physically be ducking somebody when you're fighting another guy for a belt. Okay. There's no way you can duck somebody.
Okay.
No, I don't agree with that one, because we all know certain people that got belts. It's just they got, you know what I mean. That happens.
But I don't know what you mean. They got a belt is a belt.
So Corey Lee, let me put the point to you.
Just let me ask you guys this: just like Anthony Joshua, you feel like Anthony Joshua was ducking Deontay Wilder through all his title runs, through getting the belt with Klitschko, through getting the belt with Charles Martin? I don't think he was ducking Wilder with fighting other champions.
Hey, hold on. So look.
Now that there's no more belts to give, but the Deontay Wilder one, yes, you gotta fight him.
So look, I fuck with Corey Lee, but listen up, because I'm about to get this nigga this work right here. I'm about to get this nigga this work.
Man.
So look, I'm about to shit on that whole point you just made.
That's you ain't shitting on nothing, man. I got toilet paper for you.
Okay, just be ready. Just be ready. Okay? So let's say, for instance, right? We all know I'm the pound for pound king of this debate here on YouTube. We
man, get the fuck, yo, come on.
I also say this TBE.
Hey, yo, Dr. Blick, you done gas this dude back up.
It's TBE, man.
So look.
Yo, you gave this nigga Black his own personal gas mask, man. I told y'all niggas to stop.
So look, let me make my point, right? So let's just say, for instance, I want to debate you, right? I want to debate Corey Lee boxing. Jalik the leader wanted to debate
I'm not
leaving.
Stay right here.
I got my motherfucking
run in and out.
I got my debate strap. Jalik got his debate strap, right? His shit is like an interim. My shit is like official, right? We know that, you know.
You dogging you just an interim, though.
But still, that's beside the point. But say this, let me put it like this, right? I'm calling out Corey Lee boxing for debate, right? Listen,
boxing. I ain't never seen that nigga debate nothing. I ain't never seen you debate Corey Lee. I haven't though.
What the fuck, nigga? I'm undefeated. Fuck you talking about?
Listen, so I want right. Let's just make the point.
Ass Black. I didn't, man. Yo, come
on,
bro.
Yeah.
I didn't been in the trenches when you were nowhere to be found, Jalik the leader, and motherfucking Dr. Blick can vouch for that shit. I've been in these trenches, dog. I've been in these trenches, dog.
You talking about fresh out the Emmys?
You ain't never seen me
fresh out the
This nigga.
Corey dropped off. See, he don't want me to make my point. He about to get this flame. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. He done fell off the. Look, let me make my point. Why he in the bad?
Yeah, here we go. But nah, look though.
Hold on, Corey. Hold on, Corey. You got to take this work, and then you can come back with it. All right. Get it. So
Man,
I
we already know
call
what's
out,
going
right?
on.
Y'all listen up. I call out Corey Lee Boxing for a debate, right? Okay. Also, Jalik the leader, who got his interim strap, calls out Corey Lee Boxing for a debate.
Okay.
But I call him out first, right?
Okay.
Matter of fact, Jalik not even calling him out, but Corey want to actually go after that nigga. He wants to debate him. That
We
nigga
can.
says, hold on. Corey says,
This
nah,
dude,
fuck
Jalik
that.
the leader, said,
Hold
I
on,
ain't
hold
never
on,
been in a debate before.
hold
What
on, hold on.
the fuck, yo?
Fuck what he's saying.
Bring up
I'm
the
in
Corey
archive.
plenty of
Lee,
debates,
listen,
nigga. Fuck is you
I'm
talking
almost
about?
done with you. I'm almost done. Corey Lee says, nah, Black, I'm not gonna take that debate. I want to debate Jalik the leader. You duck,
Nah, I
you
ain't the
duck,
ducking no phase.
He
you duck.
thinking the easy route.
No,
Not the
he's using
debate.
it as
He
Corey.
thinks
He's
so.
using it as an
Listen
example.
up, listen up.
Okay.
Listen,
I'm like,
you're not
damn,
paying
y'all ain't got
attention
me
to the
loose.
analogy I just gave you.
Oh,
Okay,
my bad. Go ahead.
Sean Porter called out Errol Spence. You just said that.
But you know
Hold
what, Black,
on.
about that situation though? Sean Porter has done some of the most wildest,
I'm not
most
talking about the
ducking.
past, bro. I'm talking about present day.
What? Come on, you can't. Come on, bro. This
Same
dude,
thing that we
Sean
can talk
Porter.
about.
If you want to talk about anybody ducking, Sean Porter ducked the fuck out of Errol
Sean Porter
Spence.
got a better resume than Errol Spence, bro. He ain't ducking nothing.
What?
He ain't ducking shit. The fight is right here, bro. The fight is right
How the
here.
fuck did Sean Porter got a better resume than Earl Spence when he
Nigga,
lost to
stop
Danny?
that
Well, I
shit,
mean,
bro.
when he
Stop
lost to
it.
Kell Brook and he barely got by Danny Garcia.
Name
Who else did he
name
beat?
name another top name in welterweight that Errol Spence beat besides Kell Brook. I'll wait.
This dude, Sean Porter, went life
I'll
or
wait.
death with Boom. What are you talking about?
What?
Boom.
With who?
Yeah.
With who?
Boom was touching him up.
Who?
Bone or Boone or whatever his name is. Go look him up. Yeah, I seen that fight. Yeah, you got to look at that
Bone?
fight. See, I'm talking about fights that you don't even know about.
Nigga, talk about some real shit for me.
That
Because
is
to be
real
honest with
shit.
you, I asked you
That
a
is
simple
real
question.
shit. That is
Hold on.
real shit.
Let's talk about the question I just asked you. Name another top welterweight besides Kell Brook coming off a loss. Did Errol
Coming
Spence
off a
beat?
loss. He won't coming off a loss when he beat motherfucking Sean Porter. Won't nothing wrong with him. Won't nothing wrong with
Sean
him when he
Porter,
beat Sean Porter.
Sean
He
Porter,
beat
yes, he
Sean
has
Porter in
lost,
that fight.
but he's the current WBC champion and he's fought more top competition than Errol. That's not debatable, nigga. That's the point for me. Like I said, let me get
Corey
back on
froze
track.
up. Corey froze
Let me
up.
get
He
back
went
on
for the
track.
back.
Let me get back on
I'm being
track
honest.
because Errol resume is
So
not on Sean
so I
Porter
see
level.
what's going on now. You got a cheerleader, man. Put your shirt
I
on,
know
Jalik.
cheerleader.
Hey, Jalik,
Nah,
put
you
your
gotta
shirt on,
respond to
man.
that.
You gotta put your
respond
shirt
to
on, man. You a man at the end of the day, man. Stop cheerleading, man. I told you about that shit last time.
I was just telling
Come
you
on,
about
man.
I battle anybody. I
Uh,
got no
Man, you
face. I
chilling.
let
You
a
got
nigga
pom
calm
poms
down.
on, man.
y'all niggas
I
know
let a
what it
nigga
is,
calm
You
bro.
got
down.
pom
You gotta
poms
agree.
on, man.
Y'all
You the
niggas know
rough.
what it is,
Nah,
bro.
I don't do that.
Cheerleaders and
Hey,
shit, man. This nigga got pom poms and
You gotta
skirt.
respond, dog. You gotta
All
respond
right,
to
man.
that.
Respond to what? He ain't making no
I
sense.
just told you. You look. You first off, the first point I put to you, I said right. If Errol Spence, Sean Porter right now is calling out Errol Spence for unification. Okay, Keith Thurman is also possibly available. You saying what if that fight happens, right? Say he takes the Keith Thurman fight, but Sean Porter calling him out right now. Keith Thurman ain't calling out motherfucking Errol Spence. So you gonna duck the nigga that's calling you out for the fade to fight a nigga who probably don't even want to fight you.
So let me ask you
So
this
that's
though.
why I made the point.
Let me ask you this though. It ain't even really no debate because it's just like this. If Earl Spence fights Terrence Crawford instead of, my debate is, or what I'm trying to say is, how can we be mad at Earl Spence for fighting Terrence Crawford? You know what I'm saying? When Sean Porter could have been fought Earl Spence before he got the belt.
I'm not gonna be mad if
But
he's
I'm
still
no, but
unified.
you
But
gotta
I
listen to
said
what
it's
I'm
still a
saying. I
duck.
let you talk.
It's still a duck.
You gotta hear what I'm saying though. Talking over me ain't gonna get you nowhere. So I'm telling you right now. How the fuck can we let Sean Porter off the leash when he's talking about he's calling out Earl Spence when he fucking feels ready? What about when Earl Spence was calling him out before he had that goddamn belt? And the only reason why he calling Earl Spence out is because he seen how many goddamn fans was in Texas. Checkmate, get the fuck out of here.
No. Let's stop it. Stop it. That ain't no checkmate, nigga. You
Yo,
still
Corey trying to
this
come for
nigga
that
Corey
scrap of yours,
trying
bro.
to damn self.
Nah, hey, low key,
He
yo,
trying to
yo,
He
That's
tried to
called
snatch
gas.
the belt.
Yo,
Corey tried to come for that strap.
yo,
Right. So
That's
the same point, he just made.
yo.
Y'all ready? So the same
yeah.
point he just made.
Yo.
The same point he just made. Didn't Errol?
Yo.
Let me show you how I'm about to
I
checkmate this
don't even gotta
right
say
here.
nothing else, man. That
I'm
shit
about
is a
to really
wrap,
get
man.
checkmate since you think
That
that's
shit
checkmate.
is a wrap, man. That shit is a wrap.
Right.
Man.
I'm about to wrap you like a mummy right here.
Yo,
Easy work. This is what I do. So that same shit you just talked
okay.
about, how he just tried to make all that noise because he was in Dallas. Remember when Sean Porter had just beat?
But
Dan-
he got,
Let me talk.
but
Let me
look, he
talk.
got
Let me
receipts
talk.
though.
I'll let you talk. I'll let you.
Oh, the Bills. Oh shit.
So right when Sean Porter beat Danny Garcia,
Mm-hmm.
did not drunk ass motherfucking Errol jump in the ring? Right? Didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he say that? That fight was possible, right?
You
Didn't
said
that
when who fought who?
when Sean beat Danny Garcia to win
Mm-hmm.
that WBC strap, he was so excited about that fight. Am I right or wrong? It's just right. It's yes or no. Was he not excited? I'll answer for you. Yes.
Was who
He
excited?
wanted. He wanted
How
to.
you gonna answer for me? I'm trying to think of what you
Nigga,
talking
you
about. It's a
thinking
lot of
too
shit
hard
that
on it. It's easy.
I can't think on the joint though. You give me a
So
time limit
if,
on me
if a
thinking on the
nigga
joint?
jumps in the ring,
Uh-huh.
if he jumps in the ring
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
and calls out a guy, that means he wants to fight him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he wanted to fight Sean Porter. He
Okay.
won that. He got in the press conference bragging about all these weak ass niggas that he beat, like Algieri and Bundu and Lamont, right?
Yeah.
Sean Porter was the go-to fight.
Man,
Unification.
man,
Now,
Sean Porter gonna get
hold on.
washed, man. That nigga
Now,
suck, man.
let me show you the change.
Why are we
Once
debating
again,
on
you want to cut
Sean
me off,
Porter
nigga,
though?
because when I'm about to bring that
Oh
smoke
my,
to you, nigga.
no, we not. I'm just saying, why are we debating
See,
on Sean Porter when
when
this
niggas
dude?
start seeing smoke, they start to run out the
No,
house.
hell no. But
They run out the house.
all I'm
They
saying
run
is,
out the
why
house.
are we
'Cause I'm
debating
almost
on
done.
Sean Porter
I'm
when this
almost done.
dude Sean Porter is trash? Like this dude
Oh,
Sean Porter.
here we go.
Hey.
You losing now, fam. Now
No,
Sean Porter trash.
Sean Porter ain't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sean Porter gets beat by Thurman if he comes back. Sean Porter.
Didn't he beat your boy?
Sean, but who's my boy? Danny.
Your boy Danny, yeah.
I mean that
Oh,
shit could have. That shit.
trash.
One
He
judge
lost
had
that
it
one.
for Danny. One judge had it for Danny. One judge had it for Sean. I mean,
I
one
wait,
judge.
wasn't that the same? Was it wait, yo?
Come
But
on,
Sean
man.
versus Keith was still a close fight though.
That's what I'm saying.
No
It was
one's.
all three of those fights was real close. So I just don't understand like how y'all can keep bringing
So
up this
if he's
Danny
so trash,
Garcia joint.
why he just didn't get washed in those fights then? If he's trash,
I mean, I'm gonna
why
be
is
honest.
he WBC champion, current champion? If he's
No, I mean,
trash,
I'm gonna be honest.
he could not stretch. If he's trash,
I think Sean Porter gets stopped by Earl. That's my personal opinion.
that's fine. I'm
That's
okay.
my personal
I
opinion.
agree with that.
But
I
I
agree with
will
that.
tell you,
I think
My
that's kind of
hey
tough,
look,
man.
that's my
Yo, man, you
personal
think
opinion.
okay? Yo, I got a question, yeah.
Y'all can think
You
how y'all
think
want to think. That's
okay?
my
Here's my
opinion.
question. Here's my question, yeah.
what happened?
What happened? What y'all saying?
Here's my question.
Mhm.
So you think there's more of a chance of him stopping Sean Porter than stopping Mikey Garcia?
Yep.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah,
Yep.
You agree
I
with that,
say
Julie?
so.
yeah.
Yeah, he
You
gonna
talking
stop.
about a
You
nigga?
know,
Hold on.
He
and
stop Porter.
keep
Yeah.
in
You talking about a
keep
nigga
in
who's much
mind,
bigger?
But no, y'all were the same guys that said Mikey Garcia was gonna get stopped. So get the fuck out of here.
I thought Michael Garcia was gonna stop. Yeah, I'm not saying he isn't.
Nah,
Man,
that don't
y'all were
mean
the
I don't
just
think
same guys
Mikey
that said
Garcia.
Mikey
I'm just
Garcia was
saying,
gonna
short.
stop.
You're
Shout out to
underrating
Butter.
Sean's chin.
I'm
Sean's chin.
underrating Sean's chin. This dude was on Queer Street against Thurman. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
He
he
never
never
went
got
down.
dropped.
He never
He
got
never
dropped,
went
bro.
down.
Okay, and what
Son, he
I'm
got dropped.
saying is
Got
Earl
dropped by.
Spence is gonna finish the job, nigga. Fuck you talking
I
about?
agree with that. Yeah, I
He
agree
Fuck
with
gonna
you
that.
finish the
talking about?
job. But yeah, I
Fuck you
mean,
talking about?
y'all
Yeah,
saying
Hold
he
on,
gonna
hold on,
have
he gonna
hold
finish
on,
the
hold on,
job.
hold on.
go ahead.
When did Corey start liking Errol Spence?
when
I
Kell Brook
told y'all.
lost? When Kell
No,
Brook
no,
lost?
listen.
I thought he
I
liked
gotta be a
Mikey.
realist.
He
No, I
picked
gotta be a
Mikey.
realist. Listen, I gotta be a realist. I told y'all if Earl Spence, I said this when I picked Mikey Garcia to win. I said if Earl Spence beats Mikey Garcia, I said I'm never picking against the dude again because that's two fighters that he's beaten that I picked to win.
Oh, okay.
And I'm being honest. That's my personal opinion. I'm staying firm on what I believe. But I said that in the beginning though. You know what I'm saying? These are facts I'm dropping on y'all niggas, man. For real.
I got him stopping Porter, but actually, technical style wise, that's gonna be a good fight though. It might be some headbutts. We don't know. I want to see how.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I want to
dirty.
see
It's
how.
gonna be dirty, man. That nigga Sean
I want to
Porter
see
be
Earl
just
fight going
windmilling the joint.
backwards. Yeah, I want to see how Earl fight going backwards more.
It's
You
funny,
know what
all
I
these
mean?
niggas want to talk about how Errol gonna stop Sean, but I'm trying to push for the fucking unification. And
So
niggas,
what? So
okay,
what?
Now they fighting next,
okay.
though.
So
They
what? So
fighting
what
next.
unification fight do
They
you want to
fighting
see? Because
next.
there's 3 belts out there. There's you got Manny Pacquiao with the WBA regular.
Oh, come on,
You got I mean it's a
Yeah, he's
belt
fight,
though.
stop,
It's a
man.
stop it,
belt though.
Didn't he
stop it,
work for
It's
the
a
please
sanctions
stop.
belt though.
dates?
Let's stop.
All right, well let me
Manny
say this
Pacquiao's
belt
not
though.
champ. Stop.
All right, well you got Pacquiao, you got
Here
Thurman
we
with the
go.
super belt. You got Thurman with the super belt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey
Stop the
man, get the
madness,
fuck
man.
out of here,
That
Black,
nigga
yo. This
funny,
nigga
dog.
Black, yo. This
This
nigga
nigga
Black,
said
yo.
Manny Pacquiao with the WBA regular. Nigga, get that shit.
Yo,
He
this
worked
Fuck
for
out
nigga
of
him.
Black,
here,
He
man.
get
yo.
commission, but he get commission off they sanction fees. He's crazy,
Yo,
man.
y'all niggas terrible. That nigga paying them fees though. He paying them fees though, ain't he?
Wasting their money. I
Oh
don't know why they
man,
do
fuck
that,
out of
bro.
here.
That
This
nigga,
nigga
that nigga
hilarious,
Pacquiao is definitely paying fees right now for sure.
No, Errol
man.
Spence and Errol Spence and Porter gonna be next. But I already seen
All
those
right,
rumors
so
for
I'm gonna tell y'all
September.
right. I'm gonna
I
tell
hope
y'all right
so.
now.
I hope so.
So I'm gonna tell y'all right now. So Black Horseman. Since
Yeah.
you want to go all of this, rah shit. Who do you want to see? Who do you want to see this goddamn T-Rex ass looking motherfucker Sean Porter fight next? Who do you want to see him fight next,
Errol
sir?
Spence. Errol Spence.
So that's the only
Yo,
fight you. That's the only fight you want to see. If he don't fight Earl Spence, then
That's the
Earl
fight
Spence
that
is
makes
nothing.
sense,
No,
bro. That's the
no, I'm
easy.
asking you a question. I'm
I
asking
just
you a
answered you.
question.
I asked you.
No, you didn't. Cause I said you didn't let me finish. I
All right.
said if Earl Spence, yes, bring that shit up. I'm telling you right now though, if he does not fight Earl, if he does not fight, if Sean Porter and Earl Spence fight does not get made next, who are you blaming that on?
Errol. If Errol don't
Why?
take
How?
because Sean wants to fight.
How'd you leak the leader and
So
this
whose
nigga?
fault is it then?
How did you leak the leader and motherfucking Dr. Blick said, man, you be hating on Earl Spence, bro.
So whose
God
fault is it
damn,
then?
man.
So it's Sean's fault?
Oh,
Because hold on, let me
this
guess.
nigga Earl Spence
Let me
size
just say
shoes.
this real quick. I guess it's gonna be Sean's fault because he
This
can't sell out
nigga
a
Earl
family dinner.
Spence, if Earl Spence size shoes were on Black Horseman, would be like, man, it's the other way. God damn,
Make it
man.
make sense. Make it make sense. Why
Nah,
wouldn't
I
Sean
think
Porter's
the
fight?
I'm
fight's gonna
telling you
happen
though.
next, dog. My problem is if the PBC sign all these dates, why you gotta fight in March back to back on the 9th and the 16th? You gotta wait 6 months to make the fight. The marketing plan is 2 fights a year, but then they sign all these dates. That's what I'm getting confused on. Are they gonna fulfill
Yeah.
their contract with the dates, or the dates was just an illusion? That's what I'm like, why you gotta wait 6 months to
Well,
make the fight?
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think me, Black, Dr. Blick, Jalik the leader. I think we're all wrong because I think they already got a plan for Danny. They got a plan for Sean, Earl, and Keith. I think all 4 of those guys
I
already
agree.
got their next fight laid out already. They just can't talk about it.
Exactly. You're right.
Listen, this is why I said that though. I looked at Danny Garcia's interview that he did on on Barbershop Conversations when they did a round table on Danny Garcia, and they said, if you get by Granados, would you want to fight Earl Spence next? Danny Garcia was like, yeah, I want. Oh no, he didn't. No, they said, do you want to fight for a belt next? That they didn't say Earl Spence. Excuse me. They said, do you want to fight for a belt next? And then he was like, yeah, I mean, if it's, he's like, I really don't know because he kind of fumbled with the question. So I'm thinking to myself, like, this nigga Danny might be fighting for a belt next, man. Cause it kind of makes sense though, man. It's like,
Against Thurman.
yeah. Or no, what about Sean Porter versus Danny next? Y'all didn't
Nah,
think about that.
that's not gonna happen.
I'm just saying though.
That's not gonna happen.
No,
That could
unification,
happen though.
bro. Unify. Let's stay
I
focused.
want to see Black. I want to see a unification, but I'm saying realistically, you can say everything that you want to say.
Why is that not realistic, bro? Sean Porter and Errol Spence is not realistic.
I'm saying because at the end of the day, they gonna do what the fuck they want to do. They not think about what the fuck you talking about, Black.
Because none of y'all niggas not pushing for the fight, man. That's why I say I'm by myself with this shit.
I want to see.
I'm the only nigga trying to push for unification.
Yes, I'm pushing for it too.
yeah, I'm pushing for it too, man.
This is the
Spence
fight.
says Sean Porter's the easy road. I didn't say that. That nigga said it. So why would you?
Easy Road Promotions.
Let me finish.
Easy
All
road
I'm saying
promotion.
is I want to see Earl Spence fight. I want to see Earl Spence fight Terrence Crawford next, or Sean Porter next. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead.
Errol Spence says he's going to unify his side of the street before he faced Terrence Crawford. Did he not say that?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but I got a question, man. So who's winning this debate?
I
Hey.
won, nigga.
Nigga, please. Nigga,
Let me
please.
ask you,
You lost.
Corey tried to snatch you.
Really
Corey
lost.
tried to
I
snatch you.
flame the shit out
Yeah.
you, nigga. Fuck you
Yeah.
talking about.
This nigga really lost
Black.
when he said Sean
Fuck
Porter
you talking about,
trash.
nigga. I always win.
He was
Yo,
done. He said Sean Porter trash.
Black.
Nigga.
Black.
Negro, please.
Black. He trying to snatch your belt off you, bro.
Fuck you talking
Trying to
about,
take that
nigga.
WBC strap, man.
Mail that joint to the DMV, nigga. Fuck you talking about. I need
You out of your
Black,
damn
Black Horseman. He does VADA testing before his debates,
I need you
bro.
to get tested.
Clean
Hey,
debates.
Black,
VADA testing.
Hey, Black, I need you
That
to get
nigga didn't
tested
even make
first,
me
though.
put a gun into my bag. Nigga. It was
Hey,
over when that nigga said
Hey, Black,
trash.
I
It
need
was
you to get tested first, though, Black.
Nah. It's just pure nigga natural ability. I mean,
Yeah.
all natural shit.
I need you to get tested first,
Nigga.
nigga.
Black, you got hidden apps and shit. You got like
Yo!
boxing apps. You got all types of apps that he use, nigga.
Nigga cheating over there and shit, man. Nigga got a motherfucking nigga got Siri asking him, telling them questions about Danny and all
Negative,
types
nigga.
of shit, man.
Nigga. You already know,
But
nigga.
yo, Corey,
Hey,
black
that nigga got the Amazon joint on speed dial, man.
It's the black book, nigga. It's the black book, nigga. Easy work. Easy work.
Oh shit, man.
Let me read a few comments, man. Unbiased says, not gonna lie, Corey sounds scared for Spence. Ooh,
Unbiased. Hey, Unbiased, where the fuck you been at? You been MIA for you to be chirping in the chat, though. Where you been at, though?
He on the run. He on the move.
We got an AP.
Hey, look.
For Unbiased, nigga. Where you at?
Right, Charles D said they calling you a cheat, Black. See, when you this good, these niggas got to make us some shit. Oh, this nigga cheating. He need to be tested.
So Black, it do sound like
he on that Miller shit.
Yeah. Tell him, Jalik. Yeah.
I'm ducking VADA. So I don't get credit. I don't get credit for winning this debate. Y'all going to blame it on testing.
I just won. It ain't no credit or nothing. You gotta get credit what credit's due. You know, Corey Lee. Boxing is a real one.
Yo, Black, you lost your belt?
Yeah. I need that joint.
I give Corey credit for going a few rounds, but nigga, you flat out lost when you
a few rounds.
Nigga, hey, Black Horse, nigga, you got stressed as soon as I made my point, nigga. The whole chat blew up.
You said you got Amir Khan style stretch, man.
Yeah, nigga, your chin was all in the air.
First round was a chin.
What you talking about, nigga? They had to give you that wake up. They had to give you that wake up sauce, Black Horseman. They had to give you that wake up joint. They put that joint across your nose and you woke up.
Hey, y'all know it's Corey Lee on his AB shit. Y'all know I beat that boy and nobody believe you, nigga.
Nah, it was pretty good though, man. I mean, you did good though, man. You did good though.
No, Angel Santos, I do not want to see that, man. I want to stay focused on the real champions unifying. He's saying Thurman versus the IBO champion, Lonnie Mbing, let's go. Nah, I don't want to see that right now, fam. I don't want to.
I mean, hey, look, at the end of the day, Black, I told you the two fights I want to see. So I don't know if you agree with that because you didn't say it or not, but that's the two fights that I want to see. That's all I'm gonna say.
Which one?
I want to see Sean Porter versus I want to see Earl Spence, since we was talking about Earl Spence. I want to see Earl Spence fight Terrence Crawford next or Sean Porter next in any order.
I mean, we can talk.
They both got belts.
We can talk about Bud Crawford, but he's not going to fight Bud, man.
Or Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman got a belt.
That's fine too.
You know what I mean? So
it's still.
I'm just trying to get. All I'm trying to do, you guys, Jalik the Leader and motherfucking Dr. Blicky with the sticky. I'm trying to get closer to one fucking champion, one name with all four belts. And all of these fights gotta happen, dog. If we get closer to it, come on, man. These fights gotta happen.
They will never enter that tournament. Fuck that. They not doing that shit, bro.
No, but listen. If Earl Spence fights Keith Thurman next, or if Earl Spence fights Sean Porter or Terrence Crawford next, it gets us one step closer to having one champion, dude. Do you not realize that? Do you not get that through you guys' head? That goes for you guys in the chat too. Real talk. It ain't just one motherfucking fight. It ain't just, let's hurry up and see, Terrence Crawford, versus Earl Spence. Then what? Then they gonna want to see Keith Thurman fight one of them because he's still undefeated and he still got a belt. So we gotta see PBC side get cleaned up, and the only way it gets cleaned up is if these fighters fight each other. I'm making clear sense, clear-cut clarity, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Unbiased says how Corey won unifications, but not Porter versus Spence. Hey man, I just look at it like it's simple to me, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, Corey, it sounded like Black. Unbiased is saying that that Black Horseman won.
Nigga, it's clear as day. It's clear as day. You know what I mean? He on his AB shit, but it's clear as day. Like what's clear as day. What is clear as day is the fact that Sean Porter is available. Matter of fact, they fought a week apart. That fight makes the most sense. Sean Porter said that that's the easy road. He's been wanting to fight Sean Porter for so long. Sean Porter's available. They can talk about the past and all of that shit. The nigga jumped in the ring with him when it was okay when he fought Danny. I don't know if it was just the alcohol. Now he talking about the nigga can't sell a family dinner. Nigga, which one is it? Which one?
They going to fight next though. That's just part of the build up.
All I said was if they don't fight next, nigga,
yeah.
if they don't fight Sean Porter next, it's a flat out duck, nigga. It's a flat out duck. Go ahead and fight Keith Thurman. I support that. But if it's a nigga with a strap that's calling you out and you avoid him to fight another nigga,
you everybody something?
You just ducked him. You ducked him. So I hope it does happen next. I'm not saying that Sean Porter will beat Errol Spence, but ain't no nigga gonna be able to win a debate when they talking about Spence got a better resume than Sean Porter. Nigga, knock it off. Knock it off. You will get your ass embarrassed trying to debate me on that shit. Look at Sean Porter's resume. Errol Spence got one top welterweight on his resume. I know niggas want to give him credit for Mikey. Mikey's not a welterweight. Stop it. He came up in weight.
What's up, man? RTD, what's good, man?
Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. It's your boy.
Yo, I'm back. What's up, man? I'm back. What's up?
What's up, Corey?
Man, you know how I do, man.
What's up, Corey?
Let him rip.
What's up? Who is that on here, man?
We got Corey Lee Boxing.
We got
what's up?
Man. We got the UDC on, man. We got Corey Lee Boxing. We got Dr. Blick, Golden Gloves Boxing, and Jalika the Leader.
I just bodied the niggas, man. But what's up, though?
Yo, Corey.
Huh?
Yo, Unbiased pretty much said that Black Horseman won, bro.
Man, unbiased is biased as a motherfucker. You know how I say unbiased or biased? He's on the biased side when it comes to black. But go ahead.
Let me now, like we know ILTBA. He's from Dallas, Texas. Huge.
Yeah, salute. Hey, yo,
Hold on, Corey. Hold on, Corey. Hold on, Corey. Let me get it in. So, Corey,
what's poppin'?
You a huge Errol Spence supporter.
Yeah,
who do you want to see Errol Spence fight next? What fight you think should happen next?
Come on, ready.
I want to see him fight Sean Porter.
And
the only reason why I'm saying Sean Porter because that's the only reasonable fight that's in front of him right now, fam.
Yeah,
that's the only look. We could sit up here and say we want him to fight Turner, but I'm gonna say this right here: one of them motherfucking welterweights need to fight Terrence Crawford next. I'm sick of this shit.
I'm sick of it too, man.
We always talking about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Why the fuck is we just mentioning them two names when it's a bunch of other plethora of welterweights in that division?
I just said that, yo. That's crazy.
One of them dudes need to fight him next, fam. Simple as that.
And this nigga Black Horseman will go ape shit because I said there's so many other welterweights out here talking about, well, I want to see this one fight. I want to see this one fight. I want to see this one fight. Dude, it's like, it's 4 champions, dog. What are you talking about?
Hey, my nigga, Corey he's in his feelings. He lost the debate miserably, man. You know what I'm saying? How you give him
I'm undefeated, nigga. Call me
negative.
Mr. Undefeated. Call me Mr. Zero. What's happening? No.
But that's what I'm saying right here. This is what I'm saying right here. Let's just stop talking about Earl. Let's just stop mentioning him and Crawford. If we're gonna mention everybody, let's mention all these damn welterweights and how they and not one of them fighting him. Let's just don't put it on one particular person because we got good and great fighters who's in the welterweight division that could fight Terrence Crawford next. It's a goddamn shame. Terrence Crawford is mentioned as the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world. And now one of these guys over here, and he can't get no fight with now one of them. Somebody need to fight.
They freezing him out. They freezing him out because they
you agree with that statement that Jalika said? You
They
think they
freezing
freezing
them
them out?
out because they know they can get outboxed and they can get knocked out. They don't believe that they can win, and the value of fighting them is not as high.
Now, see, it ain't about if they don't believe they can win because I feel like Keith Thurman and Earl Spence could beat Terrence Crawford, like vice versa. Terrence Crawford could
Oh,
beat
you
them,
you
or like
think Spencer? Oh,
Hold
okay.
on, Jay.
Wow.
Hold on.
Okay.
hold
Okay.
up, like vice versa. Terrence Crawford could beat them as well. So it ain't even about if they trying to freeze them out. I never look at a situation like that. The situation I'm looking at is that just one of them need to fight him. Period. And if that's what
Oh,
Thur- Thurman confidence is shot. You still there?
you think so, Jalik? I think
Thurman, yeah, Thurman
he in
don't
a bad
come on,
area.
man. Thurman confidence is shot. Earl, I'm gonna tell you this: come Saturday, I think he gonna call Earl out on
Hey,
live TV.
Corey, we getting some distortion on your end, bro.
appreciate you, my boy. You know, always.
Hey, Corey, you must be in a bad area, bro.
He probably got muted, right?
Yeah. Jalik, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Go ahead, Red, bro.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
You just probably got a mute for his wild feedback.
Okay, no, you good. Good. I'm glad you.
What y'all was talking about though? What we talking about now, Black?
Um, I don't know. Jalik was making a point. Hey, Corey, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. My bad, y'all.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Now, what was y'all saying? I'm sorry about that.
Now go ahead and finish what you're saying. You said Earl can beat
No, I
you
said,
said
look, I'm tired of people trying to put like one of them welterweights greater than the other one, right? Because look, if you from Dallas, just like me, or if you from Omaha, Nebraska, where Terrence Crawford from, if you from Florida, where Keith Thurman from, y'all all got fucking arguments that the fighter could beat any one of them fighters. Can't a nigga not all? Can't a nigga can't come over here and get mad at a nigga because a nigga say, "Oh, Earl will beat Crawford, or Crawford will beat Earl, or Thurman will beat Crawford and Earl." Nigga can't get mad at that because all them. When I look at welterweights, I look at Keith Thurman is great,
Yeah,
Earl Spence is great, and Terrence Crawford is great.
yeah.
That way.
That way.
That's real shit though.
I agree with that 100%.
So
And
you
That's
gonna
what
agree with that nigga, but you ain't gonna agree with me. See how you this nigga just be
I
hopping
don't
on.
agree.
Uh.
nah, but we
Corey,
wanna
get out
see
your
we
feelings,
wanna
man.
see the best
Hold
of
the
them.
L, family. Hold the L, family. It was just a debate, bro.
Oh shit, I'm fucking with you, yo. With you.
This is what I think on Saturday after Homeboy stop
Oh
Khan.
shit,
I
yo.
think they're gonna put the pressure on. I think they working behind the scenes. They're gonna put the pressure on to speed up the fight with Earl. That's
ain't
just
no
my opinion. I
look,
think they're
Corey
gonna
Lee.
This
I
clown
respect what
going.
you're saying, Corey Lee, but you can't
no.
put no
This is
pressure. You can't. Who
That
was
was
that
no.
said
Jalik.
that?
This
That was
Jalik.
Jalik the leader.
That's who?
Jalik the leader.
Yeah.
Jalik the leader.
I'm just
I respect what you're saying, family, and you're making a valid point. They should put the pressure on, but you got to look at the circumstances of the situations. I ain't making no excuses for now. One of them niggas. One of them niggas need to fight him. But when PBC got a roster full of welterweights who can
Hmm.
fight each other and turns Crawford over on the top rank platform to where he top ranked they PBC, y'all got to understand. PBC fighters gonna fight each other first before they even think about Terrence Crawford. Is that
because
wrong?
they don't think like they don't feel like they can beat him. That's
No, it
why.
ain't. It ain't about that. They
That's
feel
why
like
they
they.
doing it. Because
No,
if they felt like they can beat him, they would fight him. Let him been one of the weak champions. They would call Al. Al work for them. The fighters don't work for Al. Al Heyman works for the
exactly.
fighters.
You know what? But
That's
Exactly.
I'm
Hold up.
exactly.
accepting.
Exactly. You said the key word. Al Heyman worked for the fighters, fam.
Exactly.
So that's
Facts.
what you got to understand,
Fighters.
fam.
Facts.
If the fighters ain't saying, Al, get me this motherfucking fight right now, what the fuck is Al supposed to do? Nigga, I was the same nigga screaming 4 years. One of them niggas need to fight Earl Spence. We sitting up here talking about Terrence Crawford. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
now one of them niggas fought Earl Spence yet, fam.
Mm.
Come on, man.
Mm.
That's true. I mean,
That's
I agree
why.
with you.
That's why I said when one of these guys finally step up, like Sean Porter, I'm like, that's the fight that needs to happen next.
Yep.
I already accepted the fact that you know what, we're not going to see an undisputed matchup with the top dog. Undisputed matchup until that one side of the street unifies first, and then we'll get the last hoorah with Crawford versus the top dog on the PBC side. But they
But
got to start unifying though.
But this my thing right here though, Black Horseman. Man, shout out to the UGC. Shout out to
So,
everybody who support my nigga Black Horseman, man. He is real as it get, and I really fuck with this dude. Uh, but this my thing right here. One of them niggas need to fight him. We know Earl fight probably not gonna happen yet. But one of them other niggas need to fight him, fam. I
mhm.
know
Ugas
it might not be
Ugas gonna
kick.
fight him. Ugas gonna fight him next. Because to me, Ugas dominated Sean Porter anyway, but that's another video. Ugas against Bud next in the summertime. Ugas versus Bud. He
And then
beat
you know,
Bud in the parameters.
yep, he did.
Maybe. Yeah. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna
that's a
even
great
debate
fight
that.
right there.
I picked Ugas. I thought Ugas won the fight too, but hey, that's why I feel like, hey, Sean and Spence need to unify. I mean, if Ugas can go over there and fight, I don't think Ugas scared of none of them niggas. And I was one of the few niggas when he was in the IBF sanctioned body, ranked at number 2, pushing for, that fight to happen with Earl. Everybody was shitting on me, talking about, oh, nobody know who that nigga is. What the fuck kind of credit is he gonna get for beating him? I'm like, dog, this man is a top guy. He's at the top of the sanctioning body. You get credit for defending your strap and beating a guy that's willing to get in there with you. And then he gave Sean Porter that work. A lot of people feel like he won, and now people, know who the fuck Ugas.
Man, that nigga Earl Spence gonna stretch the fuck out of fucking Sean Porter. Straight up.
I agree. I agree.
Maybe, but we
Straight the
got to see the
fuck up.
fight. I want to see the fight though. You talking
You
about?
wanna see a nigga get stretched?
I don't care who gets stretched. I
Corey
just
like
want to see
watching
it.
decisions.
Fuck it. Nigga, I want to see the fight. Period.
Nigga keep begging. This
At the end
dude,
of the day,
Black
the niggas
Horseman,
got to get in the ring and fight.
keep pleading for this Sean Porter fight. This dude is gonna get fucked up. He ain't gonna never be the same after fighting this dude Earl Spence. I see
Maybe
how Earl
not.
Spence got down in the Mikey fight. And I'm like, all right, he got some skill.
He didn't stretch Mikey though. So I mean, a lot of people feeling like he
Yeah,
gonna
but you
stretch
know what? I
Sean.
think that joint was more systematically though.
What you talking about, bro?
I think
What you
he
talking
broke
about?
him down more though. I think he was more like trying to, show niggas he can box and shit. You know what I mean? But I think,
I ain't gonna
and you
say
know
that.
what?
And I'm
Maybe he couldn't motherfucking knock Mikey Garcia out. But motherfucking Mikey Garcia is a better boxer than Sean Porter. Period.
All
But
right.
he ain't. But he one. He coming. He.
That nigga
But
Sean
bro,
Porter
listen,
is
He
fam.
wasn't
ugly as a
he
bitch.
wasn't throwing no punches. Wait, what?
But come on,
Nigga whole
cuz.
style
Come on,
suck.
cuz. Don't sit up here and say that shit, fam. Because
Disrespectful.
Mikey Garcia, at the end of the day, is a 135-pound fighter. I ain't discrediting Earl for not knocking him out. But what I'm saying is, if Earl didn't knock him out, what just make us think he gonna knock Sean Porter out? Why? Because the style. Now, if you say because of the style and the way that they gonna be meeting head
Right.
on,
I'm
then I can
talking
agree
about
with that.
because Sean Porter leaves
Are
himself
y'all going in?
wide the fuck open. He leaves himself wide open to get rocked.
We
And
hear you, but
I
but
truly feel,
here's the fun fact for you.
hold on. I truly feel that motherfucking, I truly feel that Earl Spence is gonna set those traps for Sean Porter. So yes, I'm standing firm on Sean Porter getting stretched the fuck out, straight up. And
You
can't
willing
nobody
you
tell
willing
me
you willing to
otherwise.
bet money on that? That Sean is gonna get stretched
Fuck
by
yeah.
Arrow?
Say, but this
Fuck
crazy
yeah.
right here. We
Fuck
all
yeah.
said Earl was gonna knock out Mikey Garcia.
Yep.
So I can't just say that, fam.
Right.
Like
I'm not putting money on that.
I'm from the
No, I didn't
214.
say that. I didn't say that.
Man,
I
you
didn't
I
ain't,
say
it
bet
ain't,
that.
money.
hold up,
I
hold
bet
up. But
money.
who is that? Who
I
is that?
bet money on that.
That's Corey Lee.
I bet money on Earl Spence stopping him. I bet money on that.
Cream. That come with the little combo, right? Say, but look though, who is that talking about? He said that.
Oh
I don't
Corey
Earl,
Lee. Corey
Corey
Lee
Lee. I
boxing.
don't care if
I
you
said
said
I
that.
did. I
Hold
said
up,
I
Hold
fam.
on,
bet.
bro. Let him talk.
Hold up. I don't care if you said that, fam. You one person. No. You one person, fam. The whole world was saying that Mikey Garcia was gonna get knocked out, fam. So stop just trying to say you one person was saying that. The majority of the
I
world.
didn't, but that's what I'm saying. But you gotta understand. You said y'all said that. That's what you said. You said y'all said that. And all I
Bro,
said was I didn't say that. I can't say that.
Yeah, but you thought he was gonna win. You picked Mikey to win. So yeah, you was all the way off on that. All the way.
So what?
He was
So
all the way off.
he picked
But
Mikey to win?
yes, Corey's
Man,
the
he
only
could
one on this
all NBA
platform.
sit your ass down somewhere, boy. Man, sit your ass down, Corey Lee. How you gonna have to try to make a argument about something? You pick Mikey Garcia to beat Earl Spence. Boy,
So
sit
yeah, I
your ass
mean,
down.
but that's his opinion. He thought
No,
Mikey
I'm
was gonna
just
win the
saying though. He
fight.
said no, but look, Black Horseman, can't a
so
nigga
what?
get on?
So
Hold
what?
up,
I picked Black.
hold up. All
I
right,
picked Mikey Garcia. So what?
but hold up. How a nigga gonna get on here and pick Mikey Garcia to win and then say Earl gonna stretch out Sean Porter? Come on, fam. That don't make no sense.
Cause that's what I think, nigga.
I'm talking about, but that don't make no sense, my nigga. That's what I'm saying.
How it don't make no sense when I truly feel that Earl Spence It got
Hold
enough
up.
skill to knock out Sean
Hold
Porter.
up.
Sean Porter's too
Okay.
wide open. I just
And,
said that.
and I respect you, but you truly felt that Mikey Garcia was gonna win that fight too, right?
You did, bro.
Yeah,
Didn't
but
you?
I mean, you got to understand though, when Mikey
No.
Garcia was fighting, he got more skill than Sean Porter.
Nah, bro, I ain't knocking you on your logics. All I'm saying is, I ain't knocking you on for the way you think. You know, if you pick Mikey Garcia,
You
that's
is knocking me on the way
no,
I think, cause
no. Listen,
you
no,
talking
no,
about
no,
Earl Spence ain't gonna not how you feel that Mikey Garcia gonna win, but Earl Spence is gonna knock out Sean Porter. Like, you know
bro,
what I mean? You
bro,
talking about
bro,
how is
bro.
that?
That's because you said Mikey was gonna beat
So
Earl
what? But
Spence,
you just
nigga.
said you ain't knocking my logic, but you
Okay,
clearly knocking my
say
logic.
okay, loud ass
Clearly.
nigga. Let me finish saying what I'm gonna say.
You said
If you,
clown ass nigga.
I said
Come on.
loud
Hey,
ass
look,
nigga.
look.
I'm like,
Come
hold
on,
up,
bro.
son.
Come on, fam.
Oh,
Now look. What I'm saying is, it don't your logic, the way you speak. I can't
yeah,
get mad at you for what you saying, but the only thing I could do is come in here and debate what you saying. To me, I don't
yeah.
understand how you could say, Corey Lee, that Earl will stretch Sean Porter if you had Mikey Garcia beating Earl. That's just me. I'm not
I
knocking you
mean,
for what you
yeah, but
said.
I mean, I got that pick wrong. Shit, niggas get picks wrong every day, B.
Yeah, you was way wrong on that,
No, no,
Corey.
no, no, no,
I
no.
won't
So
way
hold
wrong.
up, cuz. No, I get
You
picks
got
wrong all the
dominated.
bro.
I
I get
won't
picks.
way
No, no,
wrong.
no, 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 no. I ain't knocking you because of your nigga. We ain't Nostradamus on here. We can't pick every fight,
Yeah,
right?
y'all act like y'all niggas got every pick right or something.
No, I lost to
Nah,
Like
Tony
bro.
what the
Bell. I
fuck
lost
y'all
to Tony
talking
Bell.
about?
You David
No,
Hay
look,
won
look,
against you.
look, bro. I had Christina Hammer beating Clarissa Shields. So listen to what
Oh.
I'm saying. I'm not. So look. So look. So listen to what I'm saying. I'm not knocking you, Corey Lee
Yeah,
Boxing,
I know.
for what you saying. Only thing I'm trying to see is what the logic behind what you saying. If you had Mikey Garcia beating Earl Spence, how do you see Earl Spence stretching Sean Porter if you didn't think Earl Spence's skills was good enough?
Because let me tell you this though. Because I seen a lot in Earl Spence that answered a lot of my questions in that fight though. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay,
That
all right,
shit answered a
okay,
lot of my questions
okay,
though. You know what I mean?
okay.
I'm
No,
like,
that's
can he box
respectable.
like that? Can he be superior? Can he dominate? You know what I mean? He
Can
answered
I ask
all
you a
those
question though?
questions.
Can I ask you a question though? He didn't show you that against Lamont Peterson.
Lamont Peterson is washed, dude. Did you just see
Look,
his
look,
fight?
no, no, no. I ain't talking about the Lamont. Lamont Peterson is a retired fighter now because of what Earl did to him.
He
This
was
fight, right?
washed. No, he was washed before Earl got to him.
No, I ain't even talking about nobody being watched. I'm talking about Earl didn't show you that he had boxing abilities against
He
Lamont
showed me he
Peterson.
had boxing ability in Kell Brook, but Kell Brook was also touching his ass up. Straight up.
It wasn't even no boxing. It wasn't even no boxing match with Kell Brooks. That was the more of a will of who had the most will, in my opinion. Because it seemed like them dudes, they was just clashing with each other.
Yeah.
Earl was coming forward. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, nah, you right though. I mean, yeah, I mean that
Nah,
shit
but that's
was
that's
more
that's why I
like,
got
you know what I mean?
confused with a lot of people, and not just you, because bro, I swear I respect every nigga who on here talking boxing. If I don't agree with a nigga, I say I don't agree with a nigga. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, if niggas couldn't see after that Earl fight versus Lamont Peterson that he was a real one, I don't know what the fuck niggas was watching.
I don't know because I'm just saying I don't give Earl Spence full credit for that Lamont joint because I'm like, well, look what happened to Lamont. I mean, you can't even say right after the joint because obviously people gonna be like, well, that's because Earl Spence did that to him. That's why he didn't look that good against Lipinets. I know a lot of fans can say that. I mean, I understand that. That's true. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think Lamont Peterson.
Huh?
He had to mute. Something happened.
Hold on. Hold on. No, my bad. Somebody keep calling me. But look, I know he showed signs of fatigue. Lamont Peterson showed signs of fatigue in the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, in the goddamn Danny Garcia fight and in other fights too. I mean, Lamont Peterson got stretched by Lucas Matisse. Let's not forget this shit, y'all. Let's not forget what the fuck happened to Lamont Peterson, okay? You know what I mean? And a lot of people thought Amir Khan beat, you know what I'm saying, Lamont Peterson. And Lamont Peterson got tested positive for drugs in that joint.
But look,
PEDs.
look,
So we got to put all of that shit into consideration
but
when
fam,
we
fam,
talk about Earl Spence and Lamont Peterson.
but
Fam.
fam, that's discrediting Lamont Peterson or a lot of other fighters, in my opinion, because just because a fighter get knocked out, I've seen a lot of fighters get knocked out and come back and win. I can give you a perfect example. Roberto Duran, when he fought Thomas the Hitman Hearns. Thomas the Hitman Hearns destroyed him, fam. And Roberto Duran was like an elite fighter, destroyed him, knocked him out on his face. But Roberto Duran came back. So I don't feed into that. if a fighter get knocked down or not, because I done seen a lot of great champions get knocked the fuck out, especially Lennox Lewis. Hold up, Lennox Lewis against Oliver
Rockman.
McCall. Lennox
Oh,
Lewis against Rockman.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, it's fighters get knocked out who are great and who could come back.
Right.
Yeah, but
I
I
agree
think
with you on that one. But
I just think that Lamont Peterson had been in too many wars by the time he fought Earl Spence. But I'm not trying to discredit Earl Spence at you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean. You gotta look at a fighter's body of work, man. You don't believe that? You don't believe you gotta look at a fighter's body of work
No, I
before he
do.
fights that fighter?
No, I do believe that. But what you also got to look at is other circumstances that surrounding that fighter and his body of work. See, you didn't see a lot of body of work from Earl because there was a lot of fighters out here who was hesitant to fight Earl because Earl. I'm not gonna say them dudes were scared because they know professional fighters scared. But what I would say they was hesitant and worried about fighting Earl because Earl won that particular
I
level
don't know.
yet.
Hey, Craig, I don't know, man, because Mikey Garcia had to step up, man, and that's a little dude.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. You had a little guy, two weight classes below, step up to fight Earl before any one of them so-called top welterweights that was supposed to fight him. And I love Terrence Crawford. I love Bomac. I think Bomac the best trainer on the planet, right? But my thing when people talk about Earl and Terrence.
My bad. Wrong one. Wrong
Okay,
one. My bad.
so and this is my thing right here when people talk about Earl and Terrence Crawford. Well, I remember Terrence Crawford fought last year, June 9th. Earl fought June 16th. That was perfect, 1 week apart. They could have made if Top Rank wanted that fight, they could have made it happen. But you know what they did? They went and took uh, uh, Jose Benavidez, right? And then after they had that fight, signed, sealed, and delivered, then they started talking about the Earl Spence talk. So this is what I want to tell you, Corey. A lot of people be saying this and that about Earl Spence, how they want to fight him, but when they have perfect opportunity to fight him, the fight still ain't getting done.
Yeah,
Hey,
what I'm trying to say is, I was debating motherfucking Black Horseman about the Sean Porter situation. Sean Porter could have fought Earl Spence before he got that WBC title from Danny.
and I didn't
But he
disagree
didn't
with
want to
you.
fight him.
And I didn't disagree with you.
No, that
But
is a fact. No,
But
Corey, you
you
saying
didn't
that's all
disagree with me,
facts.
but you bringing up, you talking about what that got to do with him now. I'm
what
like,
does it
that's
have to
got
do
a
with him
lot to do
now?
with him now. That's got a lot to do with him now because he fucking ducked this guy back then. How we know that Sean Porter now you know what? And I truly believe that Sean
You
Porter
know how
wants
we
to
get
fight Earl
answers? You
Spence.
know how we get
No,
answers?
listen, I'm not done yet though, bro.
Bro, you
He
been
wants
done.
to
You lost
fight.
that debate.
No,
And now,
listen, man.
say
All
Corey
right,
Lee,
bro.
That shit was
Corey Lee,
easy work, man.
Go ahead.
Corey Lee, I totally agree with you. What you just said, bro. Look, look, you can't do nothing but give him a credit. You can't just say what they got to do with now, Black Horseman. You got to acknowledge that that dude is telling the truth because out of all them welterweight fighters, Sean Porter was always the guy who was always available to fight Earl
He
Spence,
was
bro.
available every fucking time,
But
man.
he never did. So you got to give Corey
But
And
Lee
I
now,
like
credit.
I told y'all,
but Black Horseman, now you want to debate me about Sean Porter being ready now? Well, what about the times Earl Spence was ready and Sean Porter was available?
so
What about
it's
no? We can look
okay.
over that. We
You
can
want
look over
want me to
that.
answer you? So is Earl Smith not ready now for Sean Porter?
I don't know
Okay,
what they.
crickets,
I don't know.
crickets.
Ain't no
Because
crickets from me. You ain't give me
it
a
is,
chance to
nigga.
talk, and I'm
Because
trying to let you talk.
okay, at the end of the day, is Errol Spence still ready now? And does he still want smoke with Sean Porter?
I don't know. You can ask Craig
Mister,
since he
okay,
was
yeah,
doing
you
No,
want
stuff
to
to Earl
pass
but
the
Spence
shit
Corey
back
Lee,
off.
then.
but see,
Hand it
Corey
off
Lee, I
now.
was just like you, fam. I was like, man, Earl could do what the fuck he want to do. You heard me? All them dudes avoided him. Man, fuck that shit. But you know what? I want him to fight Sean Porter now, fam. Because at the end of the day, either we gonna keep barking about how they didn't want to fight him
Right.
and this and that, or the fights need to happen. And I want him to fight Sean Porter. Now I agree with you, Corey Lee. Everything you saying, I'm with you. But I want to see them fights now, fam. On God in them, in my
God
Adrian
in them,
Broner
nigga.
voice.
That's it.
yo,
Because
I got Earl by knockout easy, and I bet anybody on here that he'll stop Porter. Porter got dropped in the
oh my
last round.
gosh.
Listen. Porter got dropped by Ugas in his last fight. He got dropped by Adrian Boulder, who's at 130. I bet money that Earl will stop him by TKO.
Hey,
I'm willing to
okay.
put my
I
money
mean,
on
I'm
that.
not saying it ain't gonna happen, but I ain't gonna bet no motherfucking money on
but you
that,
know what
fam.
though? But you know what though? What's Cuz name?
Jalik the leader.
Say
Julie,
I Jim Reek, I agree with you 100%, fam.
Nigga said Jim Week.
What's his name?
Delete the leader, man.
I'm
He said
sorry
that
about
nigga
that, fam.
Jim Week.
Oh
That's
shit,
it, man.
yeah.
Nah, my
That
bad.
shit classic.
My bad about that, fam. I can't hear you because I'm riding. I still didn't hear your name. I'ma just say I agree with you 100%. If I was a betting man, I put money. I favor putting money that Earl knockout Sean Porter. The reason why is because the styles. Like
Exactly.
Like Corey Lee was saying earlier. Like he said he gonna knock him out. You know why, Earl? Because of the styles. Because of the styles. And they both is come forward fighters. I know Sean Porter trying. Man, look, have
And
anybody
y'all
know?
can y'all can keep bringing up that Mikey Garcia pick when I picked Mikey Garcia to beat Earl Spence. But what about when I picked motherfucking Tony Harrison to beat Charlo on upset alert and I made a video a week before the fight and I
Hey,
picked Gorball to beat motherfucking Charlo. So
uh,
what's up with that
hey,
though?
hey, talk that shit,
Congratulations, my
man.
nigga.
Oh no, no.
Congratulations.
Hey, no. For real though, cuz need all the credit in the
My
world for that.
nigga.
Look, Corey Lee get all the credit in the world for that because I was telling niggas that Charlo wasn't gonna beat Tony Harrison, fam. I just knew about the style, so hell yeah, you get all the credit in the world for that, cuz. And you know what's crazy, fam? Speaking of Tony
Charlo won
Harrison,
that fight, man. Charlo won that. I can't
man,
agree
no,
with y'all, but go
bro,
ahead, though.
man,
Charlo won
man,
that.
no, he did. Hold up, let me tell you something real quick.
I actually felt he edged it. I actually
Let me,
felt Charlo edged it, fam.
No, let me tell both of y'all something right here. I ain't feel that shit at all. Because the thing about it, you niggas must have had y'all volumes up. Nigga, I was sitting in the motherfucking sports bar watching that fight, no volume. And my
Jamel
thing
or
is,
Jamal? Which one you talking about?
Jamel.
Oh, he was talking about Jamal. I felt
Oh,
Jamal edged
oh,
Kanaki, but go ahead,
oh.
on
Oh, no,
Jamel.
no, no, go ahead. I thought y'all was talking about Jamel.
No, but you can go ahead and speak on that because he brought up,
But this my thing right here, bro. I don't like how niggas out here throwing salt on Tony Harrison and his victory, man.
I'm not.
Like I'm talking about like niggas really throwing stuff. Oh, he didn't win that. You niggas out here need to understand this is boxing, motherfuckers. This ain't no cause you aggressive. You aggressive, you win a fight. Nigga, if you
Mhm.
ain't effective with your aggressiveness, nigga, that don't mean shit to me. Niggas done
And
got they
that yo, and
niggas
that
done
ain't
got
correct. And correct. That's the reason why. That's the reason why that I am riding with Earl Spence until the wheels fall off because of the performance that he put on against Mikey Garcia. Man, I just truly feel
Even
like
though you picked
Earl
Mikey to
Spence.
win, but yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. This nigga keep calling me. My bad. Hold on, man. I'm ready to meet this. But listen,
This nigga had a
listen.
party.
I told this nigga, listen. I told everybody, look, if Mikey Garcia beats Earl Spence, then Earl Spence was, you know what I'm saying, wasn't that good of a boxer, you know what I'm saying? But if Earl Spence dominates and looks very, very impressive, I'm not gonna pick against Earl Spence again because it shows me that he's a good boxer.
He is a
Okay?
good boxer.
And
Very good
so
boxer.
and I think he's a boxer puncher. That's a very dangerous fighter.
Hmm.
And I just think he has the skills to pay the bills and he can stretch the fuck out you if he needs be.
If need be. Yeah.
I
So,
mean,
One thing I ain't never done is knock this nigga skills. And that he impressed me against Mikey. He showed me his boxing ability. I was like, wow. And I'll be honest, like I didn't really catch that wave, that boxing wave against Lamont or everything else, other fights. That fight showed me, like, you know what? He ain't gotta go in here and knock you out. And that set him apart from somebody like a Jamel who just became a one-dimensional guy looking to look for the KO. And I'm like, this nigga, not only can he knock you out, potentially knock you out, but he can get in there and box. So that impressed me. But I was just thinking with all the dominant performance he was having here, he was gonna knock out Mikey. I was like, okay, nigga, it's 8th round, 9th round. God damn, this nigga gonna go to 12, you know? And so when niggas talking about he just gonna get in there and stretch Sean, I can't just jump off that shit. I'm like, I don't know. Because Sean is bigger, he's more athletic, you know. He's awkward, he does a little feints and shit like that. And he's experienced, man. Sean has been in there with a lot of top guys. So
but the reason why I say that Black Horseman, I think Earl will knock him out because this gonna be the most technical fighter that Sean Porter have ever fought, fam. This ain't no Keith Thurman where he gonna be moving around the ring and I love Keith Thurman the way he fight, but Earl gonna come right at you,
So you
fam.
think that that's going to be less of an, you mean? Because one thing about, because like your favorite trainer, Bomac, as you put it, he said that he feels Keith is a more competitive matchup for Bud because of his movement. So you think a guy who moves less than Keith is a harder fight?
No, for who? Earl?
for Sean.
Oh no, no, yes, because of the stylistically, because it's gonna be the collide of the Titans with them two, bro. Like Sean Porter is who he is. I know
You
he's
know what
trying to.
though? I don't think Errol is gonna. I think Errol needs to fight Sean the same way, similar that as he fought Mikey. I don't think he want to be on the inside with Sean. I don't know if that's gonna serve him good. Like I
So
know
you,
he said
so
in a
you think
recent,
Sean a better inside fighter than Earl?
I just think he's stronger on the inside, man. I think he's just real, rough and rugged. He gonna pull that football shit
I
out,
can't, I
man.
can't knock that. I can't knock that.
I just feel like if Errol stay on the outside, controlling with the jab, countering, and just control the real estate, it'll be an easy dominant performance. But I think that if Sean make it an ugly fight, he got a good chance. I'm not saying he gonna win, but I think Earl's not gonna be. I mean, excuse me, Sean is not gonna be able to outbox Errol. I don't see it, but I think that he can out dog him or out rough him because Sean has got lower body strength. Like that nigga is, if he get in on the inside and he gonna need head movement. And I think if he can get beyond the jab and get on the inside, he can make it a real ugly fight. Errol might catch some headbutts, some elbows, or some shit, and then make it ugly. I think Errol wants to make it a pretty fight, like how he did against Mikey. I was like, wow, that was a beautiful performance. But I think Sean got to go in there and disrupt all of that. He can't have that nigga relaxed at no point of the fight. Otherwise, Earl just gonna pick him apart and maybe possibly stop him late, which I thought he was gonna
But
do
have
against Mikey.
but have y'all noticed since the Sean Porter and Keith Thurman fight, Sean Porter has tried to adapt his style just like Keith Thurman. When I'm looking at Sean Porter now, I'm seeing them trying to fight like Keith Thurman now.
He don't move that much though.
No, he don't move that much, but you can see he implemented that into his game plan. If you look at the last two fights,
I think when he walked into a lot of them shots that buckled him, he like, man, I can't just be coming in there reckless. I think he kind of made some adjustments. Like he boxed good against Danny. He boxed pretty good against Danny. He mixed it up. But I don't think he can't be nowhere on the outside against Errol. Like Errol showed me like he'll get your ass on the outside. I don't think that Sean is gonna have any success trying to outbox Errol. He gonna have to just try to dog him. You know, I think that I think he has a good chance to try to outdog Errol, but it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. You know, but I
I
don't
know
think
I
Errol will
agree.
fight him on the inside though.
No, I agree. I think there's gonna be a tough mountain to climb for Sean Porter against Earl Spence. I totally agree with that 100%. I just think Earl's style, but I'm telling
I
you,
just think y'all. I think right now y'all that's I ain't trying to, discredit Sean Porter. What he did. I mean, he beat Danny Garcia. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I just think that Sean Porter is the weakest champion. I even think that Manny Pacquiao at the tender age of 40 something possibly. I think he gives Sean Porter a run for his money. That's how non-impressive I am impressed that I am with Sean Porter. I just think he's the weakest link at 147, straight up. And there's
but
nothing
look,
anybody can do to tell me otherwise.
I don't think so, bro. If we're gonna say weakest link, you got to put Danny Garcia there
He's the
first
weakest champion. He's the
before.
weakest champion at
Oh, weakest
147.
champion.
That's what I
I
said.
mean, yeah, you could say that though, but my thing is this too, here. I got Crawford rated high as the number one pound for pound, but
The
Crawford ain't
fuck?
really tested himself against one of them boys or once against one of the big boys. And Sean Porter is one of the big boys at welterweight, and he ain't no pushover. We
Mm-mm.
can sit up here and say this and say
Man,
that
what?
about him, but Sean Porter is a real dog
Right,
in that ring, fam, for real.
right. And the
So
fights he
Crawford,
lost, it was
Yeah.
close
yeah,
fights.
Crawford got to show me that he better than Keith Thurman. I got Earl and Keith Thurman, my top two welterweights in the world. Then everybody else is question mark after that. I can't put Crawford past Keith Thurman yet. I just don't see it.
Mm, mm. Yeah, man. Somebody in the chat earlier, man. What you feel about this, Corey? Somebody in the chat earlier said that Keith Thurman stops Errol Spence. I was like, wow.
Nah, I
Couldn't
mean,
believe
I
he said
don't.
that.
Nah, I think
I
it's going.
don't,
I think it's going. I think that Keith Thurman fight is going to be just like. I think that Keith Thurman fight is going to be a little bit like that Kell Brook fight. I think it's going to be a war, man. I really do, man. I really do, man. I think
you
they're going
think
to try to.
Errol kind of gets him late in the late
Yeah,
rounds?
because I think they're going to try to box. They're going to both try to box in the beginning, but I think
Hmm.
towards the end I think they're gonna just let it go, man. I really think, and I truly believe that the Earl Spence versus Thurman fight will be the most crowd pleasing fight.
Man,
That's the
no,
fight that I
that's the
kind of want
big
to go to.
fight, bro.
Hey,
Corey Lee,
main
that's
man,
the
made
big
man,
fight.
made man in the chat says Thurman is the final level in Bison. Y'all think so? Y'all think like when you come up against
Thurman
Thurman, it's
pretty
like the
good
final
though,
level?
man. Thurman pretty good, man. I know he ain't look good against Lopez, man, but I still think Thurman is a threat.
Man, I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you like this. That's the fight right there. That Terrence
right.
Crawford and Earl Spence may be the more sexier fight with
Dude,
people
get all
drooling
that
because
shit.
niggas hating on Earl, because niggas hating on Keith Thurman. Like I'm tired of these niggas hating on Keith Thurman. Niggas just saying this shit about Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman was out for 22 months. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna say the same shit. Have all you fucking niggas went to school for 12 years to become doctors and saying that y'all could tell if a motherfucker not injured or not? Is y'all gonna be as sharp as y'all was when y'all first came back? You think your defense gonna be on point? You think you're gonna be as accurate? No. But what I will give Keith Thurman credit for, and that was an absolute excellent performance with me against
Dude,
Josecito
clown.
Lopez for being off
This
22
dude
months.
driving right here, man. He a clown, man. This dude is keep weaving in and out of traffic.
Corey, you interrupting him, bro. You
Oh,
interrupting
my
me.
bad. I
Go
thought I
ahead,
was on
Cray.
mute, man. My bad.
Go ahead, Cray.
No, but what I'm saying is, with Keith Thurman being out for 22 months like that, fam, he ain't gonna come back as accurate. His defense ain't gonna be as perfect. All you stupid ass niggas around the world who mad at Keith Thurman because this nigga been throwing punches over 20 some goddamn years of his motherfucking life. How y'all gonna sit up here and tell a nigga that he all the way right when this nigga making millions and millions of fucking dollars when he
Mm.
fight? This ain't professional sports where it's a basketball, a football, a hockey, where you get paid a game check and you know how many games you're playing, you're gonna get paid that same amount. This is boxing, fam. If Keith Thurman come back and he not ready and he lose this fight, that means the stipend that he gets, it goes down. So stop playing with me.
Yeah. But you know what, correct? I mean, a lot of people jumped off the Keith Thurman bandwagon though, man. When that shit happened to him, man.
But you
A
gotta
lot of people did
yeah,
that shit.
I
I mean,
know.
you know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with you.
Now I know because you got to understand. Keith Thurman knew what he was saying. A lot of stuff he was saying. I told Keith Thurman you was gonna have to bite them bullets. I knew these bullets was gonna come at him. But what I'm saying is, motherfuckers can't sit up here and just discredit this man or try to think they're a motherfucking doctor like they went to school for 12 years and motherfuckers saying he faking his injury and shit. All them niggas need to sit the fuck down with that dumbass shit. This nigga make millions of dollars, Corey Lee, millions. Why if I make millions of
Oh
dollars
yeah.
just because a nigga tell me that he think I'm ready, a nigga who ain't even in a fucking gym every day, ain't never hit a punching bag twice in his life, gonna try to fucking tell me that I'm ready or I need to come back. Man, stop playing.
Mm. Yeah, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
but then Keith Thurman said he wasn't as hungry as he was. Doesn't your hunger determine like your development and your
Thurman
preparation?
said he's
Doesn't
not hungry anymore.
he said he
Thurman said
wasn't?
that.
He admitted that Spence was hungrier than him on
No,
tape. He was like, yeah, these guys is hungrier than me right now. He admitted it.
what,
That ain't
bro?
good.
You can't
No,
blame injuries,
I
yo.
don't
no,
remember
no,
him
no.
saying that
Now,
though.
see, now,
Hey,
now,
I had to bring up the link. He said it.
yeah, but still though, bro, like
Oh, I
we.
don't know.
But still though, we can read in too much of that. Come on, man. This Keith fucking Thurman we talking about. This the nigga with the most
One
impressive.
time, baby.
Hold up, this the nigga with the most impressive resume at 147. Man, stop playing
Facts.
with me, fam. So to sit up here and just try to discredit him because niggas all in their emotions and their feelings because Keith Thurman then come back when they wanted him to come back. Y'all need to stop that shit,
Yeah.
man.
Facts.
They be always doing that shit too, man. That's just like if Earl Spence decided to take his layoff. That shit gonna be crazy.
No, I'm just saying, if Earl Spence is fucking hurt, fam, if he hurt and this nigga know he making millions of dollars like Keith Thurman did, and Keith Thurman is undefeated, fam, and he got two fucking belts when he taking his break, and he done beat two of the top dudes that was there already before Earl came up. How you gonna knock him for making sure he all the way right before he come back, man?
Mm.
Come on. Y'all got to be smarter. People got to be smarter than that. I understand. Look, I'm from Dallas, man. I ride with Earl Spence. I want Earl Spence and Keith Thurman to fight, but I ain't stupid to the fact where I'm gonna sit up here and say, "Oh man, Keith Thurman, this and that, he's scared and all that other shit." No, I ain't gonna do that, fam.
Mm.
I ain't gonna do
Yeah.
that because I understand I ain't no doctor. Who am
Right.
I? I ain't been throwing punches over 20 years of my goddamn life, you know, and made
Long
myself all the
time,
way
man.
to the top of the sport. What's wrong with people, man? People are so ignorant, man. Look, we all want to see the
They
fight.
want they want a motherfucker. They want a motherfucker to do what they want to do on their time.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying
Yeah.
is people are ignorant. People got to understand, like, ain't nobody making millions and millions of dollars like Keith Thurman. So you think he give a fuck about y'all opinion if y'all saying
And
he
to
not
be and
hurting
to
now?
be honest, man, Keith Thurman probably couldn't even really enjoy that money for real when he first got it. You know, probably back to back training camps and shit.
But now it ain't even about that because this is what he do. It ain't about enjoying the fruits of your labor till your labor is over with. You understand
Mm.
me? So I don't read into that. What I'm saying is I'm just pissed off that niggas around here are knock Keith Thurman, the dude who done did what he did, done got to the pinnacle, two unified champion, beat Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, and they still knock him and say he risks hurting himself, bro. If you niggas on here know about boxing, y'all know how to read in between the lines. When Earl Spence came on the scene, you think Keith Thurman was stupid? Keith Thurman already knew this was gonna be the biggest money fight in his career. Why would him and Earl fight right now when they wasn't both at their best?
Mm.
Come on, man. Yeah, me as a fan, you got to understand. I wanted Earl Spence and Keith Thurman to fight. That's just me as a fan, fam.
Yeah.
But you got to understand, fuck me being a fan. You got to understand why they gonna put them two dudes together right now. Look at the young up and coming prospects right now. Why y'all ain't saying that about them? And Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, and them other guys. You know why? Because they want to let them guys get to the pinnacle to
Mm-hmm.
where it makes absolute sense, fam. Because you think Keith Thurman thought Danny Garcia or Sean Porter was gonna be his biggest money fight? No, he just knew them was gonna be stepping stones to lead him into the right direction for that Earl Spence fight. In boxing, fam, you got to
It's
understand.
some
With you got to understand in boxing, and I'm through. Game recognized game. When a person know when another person is good, they know that.
Mm.
exactly. So it sounds like we fans have come to the thing where we've been we know like certain fights ain't gonna make. We just like come to accept it. You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy. But speaking of up and comers, I remember when Earl Spence used to call out Keith Thurman when he had like 12 fights, and people was saying that Thurman was ducking Earl Spence back then. But what about Jaron Ennis calling out Earl Spence right now? Is that going to be considered ducking too?
Now, I mean,
Nah,
Jaron
you
Ennis
know,
nah. I
style.
mean,
you know
Jared
why
is
they
not
don't
even
do it.
ranked top
Nah,
15.
come
He's not
on,
even ranked
man.
top
But
15
listen,
in no sanctioned body. He's
okay,
not
No,
look.
ranked.
we
Now,
talk.
now hold up. If we're gonna talk about ducking, let's talk about Tank Davis and how he ducked.
Oh,
Now, if we're gonna talk about ducking, let's talk about Tank Davis and how he
Oh
ducked. And if we're gonna
shit,
keep it a buck,
nigga. Damn. Yeah.
But who you think tech that you think you think he ducked Farmer?
nah,
Come
he
on,
ducking
bro.
Lomachenko, bro. Stop playing with me.
He
Y'all
ducking
know that.
Lomachenko, but
Come on,
you always
man.
just
I
said
mean,
you
he
always
actually
just
ducking
said it's a
Farmer
fight
too, in
he's
my
gonna make.
opinion. He
So
ducking everybody, all the
if
top
Tank
guys.
Davis is ducking Loma, then Earl is ducking Bud. If that's the same thing, they on different
No,
sides of the
no,
streets.
no,
He calling
no,
them out. How's it different?
no, fam. But you
He
gotta
chasing
understand.
them.
No, you gotta
Mm.
understand this. This is my thing right here with Tank Davis, fam. Tank Davis, when other motherfuckers be talking that shit about Tank Davis, what Tank Davis do? He one of the most Twitter finger, Instagram finger niggas in the world. He be ready to clap back and talk all that shit to him and tell him how they ain't nothing, like they dirt on the earth. But when Lomachenko, we don't hear him talking all that. And look, this another thing too. Javante, I don't like Javante Davis, but I ain't no hater like that where I can't respect Javante Davis and know he one of the young great fighters in the world. This is my thing with Javante. Me and Javante had a little argument. He told me to keep that same energy, right? So I'm asking Javante Davis, you keep that same energy. Because Teofimo Lopez, one of the young up and coming bucks, he said you was garbage. Garbage. Now look, when all the rest of them other fighters say something about him, you heard Tank responding quick. Why is he sitting in the corner Indian style with his nose in the corner? And ain't said nothing back to clap back at Teofimo Lopez because Teofimo
Damn.
Lopez been talking that shit to him. I ain't heard him say nothing, but when Ryan Garcia and when some other young fighters say something to him, you heard him talking immediately. But he ain't said nothing to Teofimo. I told y'all,
Like you
game.
said, yeah, you are right about that. Game recognized game. You're right about that though.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. You say garbage. Oh man, that's crazy. Man, we've been ripping for a minute, bro. Been a hot little show, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. that gave their input and made this live stream possible, man. All my, guest panelists, man, Jalik the leader, Dr. Blick, Mr. ILTBA, Corley Boxing, even though I had to give him that work earlier, man, but that's still that's my brother, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, and also Corey, you came on kind of late, man. What's your thoughts, man? People are saying that blaming AJ and Eddie Hearn as possibly setting up Jarrell Miller. Did you have any thoughts on that before we shut it down?
Who said that?
It's just a lot of people out here, man. You got a lot of channels and different, rumors spreading around that Miller is saying that he was set up.
Man, Miller better sit his silly ass down somewhere. You think he hold up.
No, I
Jarrell
just
Miller.
smelled it when I
Hold up,
came in.
Jarrell Miller. You are a proven cheater. You done cheated before.
Right.
So why do you think we will believe anything you say?
Hey y'all, I gotta go, man. Salute to all y'all though, man. And you know what I mean?
Corey
That
Lee, you
came
need to
on,
have
man.
me on, Corey Lee.
Yo, I got you,
He
bro.
got
I'm
to get
glad
his
we
shit
got on
together,
again,
man.
man.
We
Yeah,
waiting on you,
I gotta
Corey.
get a new laptop, man. I'm gonna get a new laptop, man. My laptop went out on me, man. My MacBook I had, man.
We
But I want to
networking,
get
man.
us
We're gonna be
all
over
on my. I
there.
want to get us all on my joint though, man. So, and then when we can get on Jalik the leader on when he ain't working, man, so we can really hear him
Yeah,
talk.
we've been on. We'll be on this week. I'm gonna be on
You
this
know what I mean?
weekend.
Jalik
It's
the
three
leader
fights.
kind of holding back though, man. Don't hold back though. You ain't gotta be
I'm at
scared though.
work. I'm at work.
Yeah, you
Oh
ain't gotta be
shit.
scared though.
Don't be
You know what I mean?
scared.
Shit, it's all good.
All right, man. Be
But yeah,
safe,
man.
Corey.
Peace out, y'all, man. And you know what I mean? I'll catch y'all on the next one, y'all. Peace out,
No
y'all.
doubt, bro.
Yeah, but Black Horseman,
Yeah.
this is my thing right here, cuz he a proven cheater.
Mm.
Why would he open his mouth and say that? See, this making me lose a lot of. I already lost respect for him, but this just putting the more the respect to it for him coming out here making excuses, fam.
Mm-hmm.
Stop playing with us, Big Baby Miller. It is not our fault that you messed up your $6 million fight.
Mm.
But you the stupidest nigga on the world right now. That nigga need to be on suicide watch.
Man, damn, boy.
That nigga need to be on suicide watch because it ain't no telling if he'll ever get this type. You think he don't got no leeway in Deontay Wilder talks now? Nothing.
Nothing.
He can't say nothing. Cuz got to go accept them $100,000 fights.
Damn.
His only chance is to sign with Heyman. Heyman can get you something, but he ain't.
Mm-mm. Uh-uh.
He
Mm-mm.
said,
Heyman can at least get you a fight with somebody.
He ain't gonna sign with Heyman. I don't think Heyman never want him.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. That's true though, because the stuff he was saying about people and this. Because I don't know if y'all remember. Remember when Ortiz popped against AJ? He was making this conspiracy like Al Heyman and them was behind Ortiz failing the test. I was like, wow, this dude talking crazy. He mentioned
Mm.
something like that. He thought that was weird. He's like they protecting Wilder.
Man. Oh yeah. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. I wouldn't even put up a video saying that I believe Miller was set up with his track record, man. A guy who's throwing most punches. Mute, Jalik, mute. A guy who's you
That's not
know,
me. I'm muted.
okay. Hey, Craig, just mute for a second, man.
Uh,
Um, a guy who's known for throwing tremendous amount of punches, man, more punches in the heavyweight division, over 300 pounds, man. Um, and then taking one of the most explosive PEDs known to mankind, and then being popped in kickboxing and guy ducking the clean boxing program. It's like, bruh, you ain't got no leg to stand on, man. And I'm not trying to hear that shit. And I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, I mean, these guys out here talking about, so what? AJ should still fight him because he don't have nobody on his resume. And I'm like, nigga, like y'all niggas need to be banned from YouTube putting that garbage up, nigga. Like, what is y'all talking about, man? Like, I can understand if you want to ride for Wilder, but don't become a fanboy to the point to where you want to fucking just discredit a guy and hate on a guy and say that this guy need to fight somebody who's dirty just because you don't like him that much. And you want to create the narrative like he's ducking. Nigga, hell yeah, I'm a duck a dirty ass fight on that G-Dub 1516. Nigga, what? Why the fuck I'm gonna get in there and risk getting killed, nigga? That shit
What
dumb
you
as
call it,
hell.
Black? What's the name of the?
That G-Dub 1516, nigga, aka Induberall. I'm good, nigga. Shit, you ain't getting this 6 million from me. Right. Give him nigga that one award you be giving him, nigga.
Man, he
Jarrell
get the
Miller.
out. Jarrell Miller get the ILTBA sit your motherfucking ass down award. Thinking
Your
you finna
monkey
get a
ass
fight
down.
with Anthony Joshua. Talking about they ducking him.
Man,
What's up,
please.
cuz? Say niggas out here is stupid, fam. What's up, bro? How you feeling? You finna go? All right, but look, niggas out here is stupid.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
say niggas out here is stupid. I can't look, bro. That's why I can't stand ignorant, stupid ass niggas, man. I'm talking about just stupid. How can you defend this? Ain't nothing defendable about this black horseman.
Nothing.
Boy, say, bro, I swear, fam. And like that's why I say, bro, I thought this shit was about respect and about telling the truth.
Mm,
Like, how can people respect anybody who even putting something up trying to defend this?
right. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous, man. So, like I said, I wanted to get your thoughts on that, man, before we shut it down, because that definitely was the topic of conversation today. And then, of course, it spanned off into some other stuff. But salute to everybody, man, that joined us, man. Thank you, Craig, man, for coming on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And giving your input as always is a pleasure, man. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Mr. IOTBA. His channel is IOTBA Boxing Talk. Y'all go give him a sub and support him, man. Real guy out of Dallas. He represent that 214 to across the pond. Shout out to Jalik the leader who rode, at work, but still was on the live stream, man, holding it down. And I appreciate you, man, and everybody else, man. In the chat, of course, Corley Boxing, Dr. Blick. And we're gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Shout out to UGC and everybody, man, that's new to the channel. We up out, man. Peace.